Are live. What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Clint with Clint Speaks, and we're back in the building. Listen, this is going to be probably one of the most lives ever on my platform. I'm telling you, because we got some folks they finna bring it, y'all. So we live on YouTube. So go to Clint Speaks, and if you don't mind, like and subscribe. Um, we're live on Clint Speaks Facebook page. We're live on Twitch TV. So we got people that's ready for this, y'all. So the panel, look, we've got Jasmine Walker, we've got Rachel Nolan, we've got Dale Warren Coleman, we got Mike Love that's going to be joining, and we go jump right in, y'all. So listen, before we do, if y'all don't mind, put your businesses, Dale Warren, Rachel, Jasmine, put them in the links. I want the people to know what y'all do, what you are about. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna go one by one before we get started. I want y'all to let the people know who you are and what you do. So if you don't mind, I'm seeing Rachel up top, so we're gonna start with Rachel. Rachel, if you don't mind, because I seen some attire, some shoes, some footwear. So
Yes.
Rachel, what do you do? Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are, what you do.
So my name is Rachel Nolan. I do a plethora of things. I am a water sign, so I'm highly talented. I own Raleigh Stage House in Raleigh. It's for the up and coming actors, actresses, writers, directors. And then also the First Step Nolan's Place. It's the same place but used for different things. It's a venue. Then I'm also a public speaker. I'm an advocate for fathers and mental health. And then I just recently launched a shoe line with Alive Shoes, and I'm dedicating it to the Divine Nine.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Make sure you put your link in there, Rachel. They need to see what you're talking about. Trust me, I ain't just talking. Um, I see we got Jazz. We got Jasmine. Jasmine, let the people know who you are and what you are about, lady.
What's up, everybody? I am Jasmine Walker, owner and founder of Parbella. That is where I make handmade jewelry, statement jewelry, lightweight jewelry. My husband makes the male jewelry. We also have our hair care line coming out this year called Fro Me Please. We have our apparel coming out called Fro Please. We changed
Cool.
that thing around to Fro Please, not the other please. We also do a lot of women empowerment. So I do a lot of vision boards. So we're gonna have our vision board earrings and attire come out this year as well. And we have coffee and wine. I'm sorry, which is our podcast that we do. We speak about marriage, black love, bonus, blended families, all things black culture.
Gotcha. Awesome, awesome. Put your link in there. Put your links in the comments. And we've got Dale Warren, One Day Coleman. Man, Dale Warren, let them know who you are, what you about, man.
I'm Dale Gwen Coleman. Um, I feel like I'm a normal person, but I'm a founder of a couple of brands, Movie Go, where I help out indie filmmakers, actors, directors. Yeah, uh, Coleman and Neil, co-founder, me and my partner, Green Thumb, my lawn service, and uh, I'm forgetting something. Green Thumb.
901.
Oh yeah, 901 Union. That's where we kind of come together as a collective. And Wedding Heaven. I started off with the wedding company, and then it went from there. So if y'all have any questions, or y'all can just go on my page and pretty much see. But if y'all got any questions or need any help, or if y'all want to help, just follow the name, hit the name up, and you know you can see it.
Awesome, awesome, my God. So we got Mike Love, who is always in another one. Mike Love, can you hear me, man? Look like he's
Yeah,
stuck.
I can hear you.
Okay,
How y'all doing?
we good, man. Look, so tell them who you are and what you're about, what you got going, man.
Mike Love everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. I'm
Where you at,
everywhere.
Mike Love?
Uh, Every time I turn around. But my main thing I do is I teach school, kindergarten through fifth grade. That's here the last 7-8 months been my passion.
Gotcha.
And my grandson, if y'all can see him, always have me doing stuff. Of course, I'm an actor. Coming up too, fast.
Hey, speaking of coming up, what's coming up? What you got coming up, man?
Man, I got a couple shows. I got Basil show, The Blind Man. I think her name is Ree. I got her show. It's called Dreams. Dang, excuse me if I mess this up, because I swear I need an assistant. I swear I do.
You good?
I got this show called something about a pastor's wife.
Okay.
But it's in St. Louis. And
Oh,
then,
really?
of course, yeah.
Okay.
Brandon,
McMillan?
yeah, he running back the Mistress Hey My
Ooh,
Man.
that's our boy.
Man, what? I'm
And,
telling you.
Hey, stop. And yeah, so we running that in Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah, we doing our thing.
Cool. Well, listen, y'all, we ain't gonna prolong it. We're gonna jump right in because we got some. I don't know if y'all saw some of the inquiries that some people have. I want to ask the panel first. Did y'all have anything? If you don't, I'm gonna start off with this one that kind of threw everybody for a loop.
I didn't
Nobody?
have anything.
Okay.
I got one later on.
Okay,
but
let's
I
go.
don't know. Oh, I don't know how to word it, but you got how does it work? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like it can work. How does it work when you have a non-Christian and a Christian person, they meet? You know, kind of it's like the last thing you kind of talk about when you're dating people are, I don't know, Democrats, politics, and religion. And
Okay.
Phone be ringing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Damn it, knocked my Bluetooth out. But anyways, I'm gonna connect it back. One second. So
Oh, we
the
can hear you
question
good
is,
though.
I don't know how to coin the question, but can it work if you got a person that's a non-Christian and you got somebody that's a Christian? Because a lot of times you hear people they say you have to be equally yoked. And when you say equally yoked, are we talking about like finances or having things in common, or is that like a deal breaker for non-Christian and Christian people? You know, because for the most part, the men don't care if you're non-Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like if a man, for the most part, a man don't be like, well, she got to be in church, or you got to be a church goer, or I don't want to be with you. For the most part, a man be like, you know, whatever you are is cool. You know, but the women be like, yo, if you ain't in church, or we ain't equally yoked, I can't be with you. Even though this could be the perfect guy. You know, he could be the perfect guy, but they'll sabotage that. But that's kind of what I'm trying to ask, if y'all know what I'm saying.
All right. So I'm gonna let the panel answer. Jasmine, Rachel.
So I'll just say, I think when they say like equally yoked, it's like the same beliefs and values. So like when the beliefs when it comes to like spiritually are on a different level, it'll be a lot of clashing. But like when you hear the equally yoked thing, it comes from the Christian aspect of it. So the clashing will come from the enemy coming in. So like they say you can't have a wife. And I honestly believe it too. I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't have a wife, girlfriend that's a Christian that believes in Jesus, and then you can't have like this atheist. It won't work. Like it won't come together because God is supposed to be the foundation of all. So like if God is not that foundation, it's no sturdy ground there.
Gotcha. So basically, it's gonna be some confusion if you got one that believes, hey, Jesus is the head, and then you'll have the other one that believes, no, I'm the head, or my children are the head, or my dad is the head. That's, you know, it's kind of unequal, and it's kind of like, okay, so we're not equally thinking alike. So Rachel, I'm sorry, I skipped all over Rachel. Rachel, what you say?
So Rachel finna speak from a personal experience.
Let's go.
I like I said last week, I used to be married and I was raised old school. My father taught me, even though you were raised in this certain belief, once you get with a man that you feel is able and capable to for you to follow him, look into what he believes in. If it doesn't go against your beliefs and immoralize you, look into it, because it's only one head in the household. So this man that I married, I went from being a Buddhist, a Muslim. I didn't look into all get Kanice. Get Kanice. Uh-huh. I didn't went into look into all different kind of stuff. And I can't say everything that I looked into, I didn't resonate with it, because I resonated with something in everything that I looked in, but it had me confused. It got to the point where I told him, if you want to believe in a rock, if this rock is gonna give us mental strength, let's look into a rock, but it has to be something consistent. It has to be something consistent, and both of you have to be equally yoked. Both of you have to be equally yoked. You have to. You have to. It's a no-go for me.
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
So we got some comments. Hollis Lachelle said, yes, it can work. The Christian person can save the unchristian. Mike, I'm gonna get to these comments real quick, and I want to hear from you.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Take your time.
So Hollis said it can work. The Christian person can save the unchristian. Shine Collins said the Bible says non-believer will be saved by the believing spouse. So they saying the same thing. Brian James said my religious beliefs shouldn't play a role in my relationship. Gotcha. Danielle said yes, but how is Christianity being defined here? Because for me, it's a lifestyle, not a religion. That's how I think. So I feel you on that one. So what do y'all think about that, y'all? It's a lifestyle. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I believe that it can work, but they have to be willing. I'm gonna tell you, nothing, whether, I don't care what you're doing, your will that's the key thing. If y'all willing to make it work, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. The word of God says, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? At the same time, I know a couple right now, will not mention their names. They've been married for years. One is a Christian, one isn't. It just depends on if they're willing to do it. That's my spiel on it. It can work, but if I'm just gonna be honest with you, and let's be transparent. If you got somebody that's gonna get an attitude because, man, you going to church every Sunday, man, you ain't ever going to church, it still can cause confusion if y'all allow it. It can work. That's just my opinion. I believe it can work. What you say, Mike?
Well, I'm not the one to go to church. We
go on Sunday, man. I'm about to give you a few. No, I'm just messing with you. Go on, ask the question.
But I do believe in God.
Gotcha.
I do pay tithes. I just don't go to church. Yeah, as a man, when you meet that person that's for you, then it's your job. Let's just say she the Christian one. It's your job to meet her halfway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go to church, but if I met that one, then I would go. If she was like, come on, let's go to church, I would go. I wouldn't be against it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I got there and I felt it, then I'll be involved. I just think I ain't met that one, but yeah, that's the way I see it. And that's anything with anybody you meet. Most, and I can only speak on men, ladies, but men, I feel like, you know, we too macho. We act like we got to run everything. And I'm not saying that sometimes it take us to do some things that we know right, but sometimes it take us to drop our guard and say, okay, I'm still in a safe place with this woman. She ain't trying to do nothing to hurt me. So do I think that, like the brother said, you know, you still should be somewhat equally. So I don't go to church, but I'm willing to go.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's,
Dale
that's,
One, with
that's
the answers you've heard, man, what you think, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because my phone going on. I don't know. My phone, somebody had called and knocked it out. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was just wondering because I heard some people say that, man, if my person ain't in the church, I can't be with them. But I'm like, yo, you just got in the church like yesterday. Like, why you start writing new rules? You know what I'm saying? I hate when people do that because you don't do that with your family members. Like, oh, well, yo, y'all ain't in church. I can't deal with you no more, mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get holy crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, yo, I'm trying to be better. Just like if you're starting to lose weight, don't throw it on everybody. Well, I feel like you should exercise, mama. Start running down the street with me. Like, nah, that's your thing. That's cool. That's it.
All right. So let me get to this one comment before we go to the next topic. Hollis said, and this is for Mike. How can you pay tithes to a church and you don't go? That's just like having a car note and not drive the car.
the same way
Ooh,
I
that's real.
the same way I give to a homeless person that I don't know what they're gonna do with the money. I don't
Can
give
I
it.
interject? I totally agree with you, Mike, because I think people get it misinterpreted. Paying tithes is not always giving monetary to a church. Paying tithes is your time. So if he goes out and cleans up somebody's garden, that's tithing. I think we get it confused because a lot of times we pay tithes, and forgive me here, but we have to be smart. You got a bill to pay, but we'll sit in church and pay with that bill money, not even with the faith of knowing that God is going to pay the bill. So you don't have to give that's almost like slavery, but we ain't even gonna go there because it'll be a lot of folks on here trying to come against me.
Let them be on here, boo.
I got a
tithing,
question though. I got a question. So you saying it's okay to give your bill money to church because you feel like God is gonna keep your lights on? Is that what you're saying?
no, what I'm saying is if you're gonna give your bill money, you need to have the strong faith that he gonna
Yep.
pay it.
Man,
If you ain't got the faith
Wait,
that he gonna pay it,
you
keep that money in your pocket.
you
I
better be
got you.
led by God if you do that, because I
Yeah,
would never
because
tell nobody to do
That's
that.
what I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
Nobody.
yeah, I don't want to teach that because that's kind of chaotic. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
Because
not
But that's
saying that
that's
that's
no,
what
she's
they
not
should
saying that though.
do.
But
yeah. She
No,
not.
oh yeah, I don't
saying
want
that.
people to. Oh, okay. No,
You
it was.
do
I
have
However,
feel
you
you.
people
do
that
have
decide
But,
to do that. Yeah.
you
so
do
but
have older people that's done been in church their whole
Yeah.
life and they stand on that. Cause I have an auntie, she say I pay my tithes and I done went to the mailbox and I didn't have a check. So I mean you have
Mike,
people that stand on that, but I pay because it's just the right thing to do in my heart.
Yeah.
What she had a check coming. Don't it doesn't happen because if that was the case, I just go and give $2,000 to the church and I'd be waiting for 20,000 because I just gave 10%. So I'm
Hey, it
thinking,
can happen.
I mean
it
that's
can, but
possible though.
it
yeah,
depends
That's
but
on.
possible.
but
it's
I
let's
know
be
a lot
real.
of people that will send monies to certain churches that they believe in. And like Mike said, he don't go to church, but he believe in God. A lot of us, as in our culture, we feel like if you don't go into the building, then the spirit of believing is not in your heart. Maybe Mike is a busy person. He can't get to church when church is open and available. Or maybe he just don't believe and I have to step foot in a church to tithe my money to help the community. If this church is really here for the community, I'm doing my piece. You don't have to be in the church because I shoot that in that case, a lot of us driving cars and ain't got license
Mhm.
or insurance.
All right, Sharon.
But wait. The people that don't have license or insurance, that doesn't mean that they don't want the license. They probably can't afford it. Most people that don't have license, they want their license. You know what
I
I'm
know a
saying?
lot
They
of
might
people
can
that
afford it.
haven't had their license for years and they've bought all these outfits and shoes. It's just a priority responsibility.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well,
But
again, we can go back to I know a lot of people, like you said, old people, they give their money to the church religiously, but they just don't know no better, at that point, because you can't convince me that I'm gonna give my bill money to church. And if I can't go back to that church and be like, yo, I need to get my bill money back, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because most of the time they're not gonna give it back. You know what I'm
well
saying?
first,
So I'm
it
not
can
gonna put
happen though, because
myself in it.
God didn't make a way for me.
I'm
you
So
sorry.
look,
Black
But that's
people
just
have the
uh,
heart.
perspective.
you shouldn't be
I'm just
giving your
saying.
bill money. First, you shouldn't be
Right.
giving your bill money. And
I
and
agree.
that's where financial literacy come in at. You have to know how money works in order to have money. And if you don't know how money works, then yeah, you spending your bill money when you buy shoes, you spending your bill money when you paying your tithes. You got to know how it works, and you put money aside. First of all, if you working, you need to be paying yourself. You pay yourself first, then you pay your tithes, and then you pay your bills. But you got people, when you make a debt, we think we supposed to work and pay the debt. No, you don't pay the debt. You first you find out how to make some more money, pay yourself, and then let the money that you making off how you making money pay the debt. You don't spend your whole life trying to pay your debt. No, we gonna have debt. That's just how it is. But if you financial literacy, that's the key, knowing how that works. And once you know how it works, sky's the limit. And you thank
So
God.
Lorenzo Walker said, what if you're in a marriage and one is a Christian that tithes and the other doesn't believe in giving money to a religion that they don't believe in, but y'all share bank accounts?
Hey, so if she tithing for you too. She ain't just tithing by herself. You can believe that. She tithing for you too.
And that's a great question. I want to answer that. I mean, well, I can't answer it, but I want.
By the way, that's my husband.
Oh, I like that. Hey, that was smart. I want to say that. Can I? Is that real? Like, I don't want to fuck y'all married. I mean, my bad. I don't want to get y'all married.
No, we tied.
Oh, okay. I would say, if he's the man of the house, you know what I'm saying. Again, you know, if going by the Bible, church people, he has the last say so. So if he be like, yo, it's our joint bank account, we're not taking it now. If you got your petty cash, you got your extra 10%, and you want to get it, that's you. But in our joint account, and I'm the quarterback, I call the play because that's what God say do. Follow the husband, remember?
Well,
so
I will.
You got to go by God's rule.
I do kind of go by that. Like, whenever it's time to give, unless God puts something on me and tells me to give something, I ask my husband permission. I mean, that's just how I roll in my marriage. So when it's time to give, I look back at him and he'll tell me, he'll mail to me what to give. If whatever it is I do with finances, I ask my husband. I mean, some women may be against me on that, but that's just what I do. And I've always
I like that.
So I agree with that, Delwan.
I like that.
That's the way to be. That's the way to be, Jazz.
Hey, that was a good one. But this one here burning me though. I got to get to this one, yo. So I think Rachel was finna really stab somebody over this one. But me, this is anonymous. Me and my wife both had one unfaithful encounter early in our marriage. So they cheated one time. We both agreed to forgive and move on with our marriage. However, I found out that the person she slept with at the time was my cousin. Y'all just listen to me. My cousin and I never had a fallout, but we hadn't seen each other since we were teenagers. So neither of them knew that we were cousins. So she didn't know, he didn't know. That was until he moved back into town last year and saw our pics on Facebook. Mind you, in the past, I never did post about her. We rarely went out in order to build financially. So they weren't going out to eat, going to the movies. They was in the house just building. So my cousin honestly did not know about us until late last year when we started posting each other. So at the time, the cousin was out of town. They hadn't seen, I guess when teenagers, I don't know if he went to college, if he just moved to another state. But when he got back in town, it went down. And so my cousin honestly didn't know about us until late last year, until they started posting each other. I want to move forward with her, but I don't know how to feel about this in the future because they got to see each other at family reunions and this, that. What should I do? Now, let me go over this again because I don't want to confuse nobody. So the husband and wife cheated on each other early in their marriage. He never stated who he cheated with, but he found out later on the person she cheated with was his cousin. The cousin didn't know, the wife didn't know. She didn't know that was his cousin. He didn't know that that was his cousin's wife. Now, before they found this out, they had forgave each other and said, hey, we gonna move on. We gonna forgive, we gonna forget. But months later, a year later, I found out you slept with my cousin. That's who you slept with. Now, I don't even know if I want to move on or I want to move on, but I don't know how to move on now. I know originally I said, hey, we gonna move on. But then later after that, I found out the person you screwed was my cousin. I don't know what to do from here. That's anonymous. So listen, Jasmine looking real confused on this.
Because I'm trying to
know.
see, was they like fourth or fifth cousins? Because how they married?
Ain't no pictures, ain't no nothing in no relative houses of y'all. Ain't nobody talking about where so and so them and got married. What he should
Talk
do.
their business, y'all.
This
Everybody gonna talk their business.
this
But
no,
they
it don't gotta be talking business, but like immediate family have pictures and stuff like that around, especially like when we gather for gatherings, people going through pictures. It's like if y'all hadn't saw each other since y'all was teenagers, we're in the same family. That's why I understand why Jasmine said, were they like fifth cousins because you hadn't run across nothing with him?
The whole point is the reason why he did see. There's two reasons why he didn't see. The cousin moved out of town, and this cousin, the other cousin that got cheated on, they wasn't posting on Facebook. Y'all know there's some folks who don't ever post their spouse. They don't post their significant other. So the cousin had no idea. Now, the cousin, the man and the wife that did the cheating, they did that early, but they decided to move on. And it just so happened the person that the wife cheated with was the cousin. And I guess the cousin, it was when he came back to town, but the cousin ain't seeing them on Facebook. She ain't telling him who the husband is. So don't know about everybody in the dark. All they know is, okay, we cheated on each other. Let's move on. The cousin came back to town, Rachel, he looking and said, hold up. Now I got my Facebook count up now. Now cuz on here. Wow, that's his wife.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little funny with it, but it's serious. He needs to have an open conversation with his wife and be like, you remember that time you cheated or whatever? Like, he ain't finna bring up nothing bad, but was it good? Now, if she well, we don't got to talk about that. You got something to worry about. You got something to worry about. And he in your family too. Something she don't want to talk about in your family too. But if that cousin that moved on, it's been years. It shouldn't be nothing he should worry about. Now he do need to speak on it and give that lady the option to assure him that, look, it's nothing. I don't care if I see him next door to me. It's nothing. You are who I want to be with. Is the trust really there? If you said both of y'all done cheated and y'all moved on, what if you cheated with the woman you cheated on with her fifth cousin removed? Then y'all even family reunion.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Man, that ain't gonna never work, man. You gotta go on, call it off, G. See, they talking hypothetical. We talking about real life, man. Man, we talking about my cousin smashing my wife, bruh. My cousin, I don't know how many times he smashed her. All kind of positions. Come on, man. Yo, Doc, we don't even want to think about the ex. There's no man sits with his wife and be like, so how you and your ex used to, right? I gotta look at my cousin. Me and my cousin, we tight, Trump tight. And then me and her, one argument away from saying, well, you slept with my cousin. It's a wrap. We this close from having that one argument. And again, man, we don't know how many times they've been smashing. That's on my mind. Every time I see my cousin, I see this man smashing my wife. It's a wrap, my guy. Let it go. It's a wrap.
Let me say this, Clint.
Okay.
Let me say this, because a lot of guys feel the way Delwan do. But this what kills me about guys. We sit up here and we sleep with all type of women. We hollering at women every time we turn around, whether we have somebody or not. We sleeping with them. And we labeled as a player, a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
But then the minute the lady turned around and sleep with somebody, she didn't know that was that man. The one time, we got to be done with it. No, she made a mistake. She didn't know that was that nigga cousin.
You don't know how many times they smashed, boy.
Mike, are you in a relationship or married?
I mean, it don't matter what I'm in.
Please.
It don't matter what I'm in. I'm just telling you, for me.
Please go date Mike. Because
I'm just saying, for me and my trials and tribulations, how I see things. But the point is that the dudes always point the finger at the girl. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you what I would do. Because, see, I truly believe y'all stuff is y'all stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, you gonna do whatever you want to do with your stuff, whether I know it or not. But at the same time, I am saying, if I done been out here and I done slept with everybody, then the minute you turn around and do something, why I can't forgive you if you don't love dude? That's all.
Mike,
But this your
stop
cousin.
selling a dream.
Hey, to
No,
be honest, that's the first cousin too.
even if
Oh,
it
and
was
that makes it even worse.
You
Than
gotta
like they say
understand.
cousins and they didn't know.
Mike,
You gotta
Hey,
understand where I come from. All it takes, you. I'm not like everybody else. Niggas, hold on. Niggas will sleep with somebody
Apparently.
whether they know somebody sleeping with them or not. So I will say this: if somebody's sleeping with somebody that I'm with, you think I ain't gonna sleep with her no more? I'm still gonna sleep with her anyway.
Probably
So
just not in a
what did I get?
relationship with
All
her,
right,
but
Mike,
you
can
gonna
I ask
sleep
you a
with her.
question? All right, watch this. Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? So if you was with your wife or whatever, however, y'all newlyweds, and your brother used to smash on her, he didn't know that she didn't know your brother come back from the Navy or whatever, and they used to smash on her, bro. And he get back to the house and your mama there, you there, and your wife there, he looking at her, they looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? Are you cool with that? You're gonna be like, well, no, my brother used to, hit her or whatever.
If
I'm
me
cool with
and
that.
my wife have
Yeah.
a good relationship and we can talk, because that's all it is communication. And I love her and she love me. What I care about her past for? We
Your
all
brother,
got a
you cool with
past.
you cool with looking at your brother?
I
And
don't
your
give
brother
a.
been tossing that
I
thing?
don't care about the one. I don't care about. You could be the one. I don't care about that part. What I care about,
Now, if I'm the one, she ain't coming
What?
back to you.
Boy, stop lying. I promise you, it ain't nobody that I done been with that'll talk to you. It ain't nobody that I've been with. I stand on that.
What's
It
the
ain't
next
nobody
question?
that I ever
What's
Hey,
been
the
with
next
in my
question?
life that'll
take
talk to
that
you
cape out. Take the
and
cape
I
off.
know
Take the
Mike,
that.
cape off.
no.
Take that
Let me
cape
say
off.
something for real, y'all. Mike, can
What?
They say they can barely hear you, Jasmine.
y'all hear me now?
It's real
Yeah,
low.
I don't know why it's so low.
I can hear you.
I can hear you
But
just
we can
fine.
hear
Go
you though.
ahead.
But they might not be. Go ahead, Jab.
Mike, you are full of crap.
Well, I gotta be full of crap because I stand on what I believe. That's not fair.
No
Have you
man
ever
is
have you
okay
ever
with
did
that.
something you regretted? Have you ever did something you regretted? You.
All of us have.
So if you done something you regretted, do you want somebody to forgive you?
Oh my God, we got
Do
Jesus
it's a yes
on
or
the
no,
line, y'all.
Jasmine.
We got
It's a
Jesus
yes or no.
on the
Do if
line.
you done something that you regretted and hurt somebody, do you want them to forgive you? It's simple, yes or no.
Okay, Judge Mathis.
Can
Oh,
I say
okay,
something after you, Mike?
I'm being
They
for
Hey,
know
real.
each other
I
the first
need you to
time.
answer the question. We do things in this world and we want people to forgive us. But if somebody's sitting here telling you, I ain't got no problem with that, you believe it's unbelievable. So I'm asking you, have you ever did something wrong and hurt somebody and wanted them to forgive you? Right, you have. Because that's what we are. We got to be real about it.
yeah,
Ain't
but I
nobody
don't think
sitting
she
here
smashed her
That's
faking.
what
husband brother though.
Jesus
Dudes cheat all the time. They do. And then
I
the
did
minute
not
they get
smash
cheated
my
on,
husband.
the minute they get cheated on, they want to kill somebody. That happens all the time. We act like
Can I
that ain't true. You act like
can I
that ain't
say
true.
something after you, Mike?
Go ahead, bro.
I got a cousin right now, right? Now, I had a girlfriend, and this girlfriend was, like she was my girlfriend. Like she knew my mama. She used to come to my mama's house, and my mama was like, "This is my play daughter, however, whatever." And now, now my cousin, my cousin is engaged with her. You know what I'm saying? And man, he don't even come around no more. I mean, we're never in the same. We're never like if they open my mama's house, I guess they make sure I'm not there. I don't even know, but it's weird. It's a weird dynamic because now she comes, because my dad is a mechanic, so sometimes they have to get their car fixed. And it's not weird for me because I'm like, man, that's just her. But my cousin won't come around. He'll send her over there if the car needs to be fixed. And now it's kind of weird, like, my mom was there at the engagement party. I wasn't invited. So he's never feeling comfortable because he knows he's not me. He knows he feels intimidated. I'm not even thinking about her anymore. But the fact that he knows when she's around, the demeanor changes when I'm there because this was my girlfriend, and my mom was like, "Oh, that's my daughter." Now you this was I don't know if it was puppy love. You know, I was in the teens or whatever, or we was like 20 something. But now he doesn't even come around me, don't call me, no nothing. And that's all that plays a part of the family dynamic. I don't have a problem with him, you know what I'm saying? But her there, she's now engaged to my cousin, and I used to babysit him. Ain't that crazy? And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the best he could do, but I would never do that. I don't care. I'm never dealing with nobody my family has dealt with. I don't care how good she looks, how beautiful, what connection. I don't care if God sit on the side of me. I just have,
But
you
the
know, a
thing
moral
about
But see,
compass.
this story is they didn't know.
they didn't know though.
No, she knew though. My mama knew. Everybody knew. She knew.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the scenario is they didn't know, but
They didn't know. And
but
that's
like how
all I'm saying.
Jason and that one is saying, their marriage won't work because regardless of how big of a man he say he can forgive his wife and all that, it could have been another man, but just not that man because that man is in my family. I don't know what he may be thinking about my wife. I don't know what he may be saying to the other cousins at the barbecue or stuff like that. And then they put that woman in a certain position too, but on some serious stuff, men can't get over regular cheating. So you found out you cheated with the cousin, and now that husband is gonna forever be uncomfortable. They can live to be 80 years old, and he's still gonna have in the back of his mind, "Dang, you cheated on me with my cousin." Whether they knew or not, they should have just knew because they would have knew how to be more slick and not ever have him find out. But since he knows, and my question is, how he know, and they don't know that he know.
She probably told him. Because women to tell the truth. Some
And
of y'all
listen
lie,
too.
but
And
some
listen,
tell the truth.
they can never be left alone at the family reunion. I mean, look how many eggshells you got to walk on for the rest of your life. You know, I mean,
I don't care about what people think, Delwan, and that's family included.
no. Where at the end of the day,
that's me. I don't care about what nobody think of Mike Love, and that's family included.
I got you.
What's on my heart? If it's
I
on
got
my
you.
heart,
But at the end of the day,
and
they're
this
still your
person for
family.
me,
But they're still your family, Mike. At the end, no matter if you detach yourself, you're still blood related. She is not.
they were saying
Yes.
something about fifth cousins. I don't talk to my first cousins. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to my aunties, my mama's sisters. I don't talk to them. I don't say nothing.
Well, most people do. Let's talk about the majority.
But
I'm just most people do.
I'm
just saying most people do.
You'll be surprised how many people that don't deal with their family. I'm not saying I don't love them. I'm not saying when they call me, I don't help out. But I'm saying the trials and tribulations that we had, I don't deal with them.
I feel you. I know me myself personally. I know y'all didn't ask my opinion, but I like Dale once say, you know, you at the family reunion and y'all locking eyes, and you know, you can't even be in the same kitchen like at the same time, just you and her. And you know, if I hear anything sound like some macaroni and cheese stirring up, I'm probably gonna go crazy. But anyway, that's just me. I'm just saying, it might be a rat in there. And I done ran in there with that thing, that shotgun. It's like, cuz you got to go. But it's, you know, because you know, you thinking every time they over there hooping, they get through hooping, and you put their arm around your other cousin, they might be talking about the game. You thinking, man, ooh, she was so thick, bro. Like, you know, her toes fat. But that's just me. That's just me. I couldn't take it. I know they saying in the comments, men can't take what they dish out.
They can't.
Y'all do know there's some women out here putting sugar in tanks and stuff too now.
At least she ain't killing you.
Do y'all really believe that men can't take what they dish out? They cheat, they can't take nobody cheat on them.
Let me tell you this. This dude got married. True story. This dude got married. He told his wife, "Hey, we gonna just keep our apartments and until the lease up." He went to work, met a lady, moved the lady into the apartment. The lady cheated on him at work and they videotaped it. It got around at work. You know, he went home and shot that lady in the head while she was asleep. Cut her body up, took it to Cincinnati to bury it in his auntie backyard, and the neighbor Ring camera caught him. He in
Oh,
jail right now.
no.
So you can't tell me
Oh,
folks
no.
won't do what they do when it comes to a man. That's men are different. And I don't understand it. And I love my mom and I got 3 sisters. I love them to death. But even if they folks, if they gonna stay with them, what you saying something for? You know what I'm saying? If they gonna be with the person that's mistreating them, what that got to do with you? You gotta let people be who they are and be happy.
That's true.
Yeah. Now, if you gonna leave and you gonna leave like I'm done, then I'm going to fuck some. Excuse me, I'm going to mess something up because you said you done. But if you ain't gonna be done, then why am I gonna wreck my life? You gonna be with them, and I'm gonna be somewhere that I don't want to be.
So that's the thing, Mike. You just said something key. The whole key to it is, what should I do? Really, to be honest, if you have a Mike mindset, Clint mindset, Jab, which one are you? Are you the type that's going to forgive and really move on? Because if you say I forgive you, don't bring it up no more.
That's right.
If you go, move on. But if it's going to hurt you, if Cuz look down at her feet at the family reunion and kind of smile a little bit, you may need to go ahead and move on, because you go keep on busting her head about it. Just be. What you think, Rachel, Jasmine? What y'all think?
You right on that, because men can say they can forgive. They only forgive until they are reminded that this happened. And by that being a cousin, it's a forever reminder. That's just like a woman accepting outside kids and still beating that man across the head about the baby being on earth. You accepted it, so stop bringing up that child. You accepted me, so stop bringing up your cousin because he know I like Dr. Pepper with no ice, and you always bringing me a cup of ice with my Dr. Pepper. Shoot.
and let me say this too, man. Like I'm trying to put myself. I always put myself in this situation. Man, my mind just won't be right, man. She doing all kind of stuff to me now, and I'm like, did she do that to him first? This is my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
anybody
nah,
you sleep
man.
with, Delwan.
No, I don't, because they don't exist.
Anybody you sleep with out here.
Oh, no, I don't think like that, because I don't be thinking about them, because I don't know them. But I know my cousin. See, I can't unknow my cousin. He gonna be there. My first cousin, and then sometimes he be smirking and smiling, and I don't know what he talking about. Like, bro, what you smiling for? Bro, he might be having his headphones on. And I'm like, nah, my mind. Nah, my mind ain't gonna be right.
I'm like,
I can't make it.
I know my
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
man.
If I was in that predicament, which I'm married to Dara, so I ain't worried about that. But let's say I was. I mean, any little thing she do. You turned the light on while I was asleep, baby. Yeah, you slept with my cousin too. It's just any little thing she do. Anyway, let's get to this other situation. My mother has always been rude to my wife for no reason. I love my mother, but she was wrong. Now my mother is elderly and needs care. Though my wife does not work, she does not want to take the responsibility of caring for her. Am I wrong for telling my wife that she should do it simply because it's my mother? What should I do?
Leave your wife alone and let her not take care of your mama.
I mean, it's headed with a straight face.
Here is my thing. I think we get it so twisted. Like, okay, so his mama been rude to his wife the whole time they've been married.
The whole time.
You fall ill because you're evil as hell. Okay, so in the midst of you falling ill, it's karma coming back to you. I gotta take care of you because I don't work and you don't even like me. No,
nothing makes sense.
Why she fall ill, Jasmine?
Huh?
Why she fall ill?
Because it's karma of her being evil.
It's hell.
It's a lot of folks out here real sick because they mean as hell. They ain't sick because they sick because they mean.
Come on, Jazz.
Hey, Jazz, that's true. Hey, that's true. I know somebody that always have a cold and just real rude. This was real rude to me for no apparent reason. And I think that personality, just the way they talk to their kids, but they always sick. They sick when ain't nobody sick. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking that last night, and for you to say that today, I'm like, oh yeah, it could be, but
that's true.
But let me say this though. In that scenario, The only way I think it would work if they Christians. See, when you Christians, you just gotta. That's your test.
Hold on.
That's your test.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
Peep what I'm saying. Peep what I'm saying. Peep what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that because listen.
No, let me show you. Let me show you.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Because you're not working for me. You working for God. You hear
See,
me?
you know what?
Come on now. Hold on, loose here. Now we talking about God. We ain't talking about Coleman.
No, don't do
We ain't
that.
talking about Neil. We talking about God. See,
Here he
but on the real.
Here he goes.
So I'm saying, I'm just keeping it funky, man. When you wearing the armor of God, man. Again, yeah, she might be sick because of her mistreating or whatever. You know, she's Gargamel or whatever. But that's your test for real. Because listen, the test of time will never stop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, listen, I know my test be. Sometimes my customers are overpay me, and then their test be like, man, that could be your tip. But then self will be like, but they didn't say it was a tip. Then I'd be like, let me announce it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they be like, oh man, or they may be like, oh, for real? Okay. So that'd be my test. That's your test as a Christian. Now, as a regular person like me, you ain't obligated to be like, hey man, your mama been calling me ugly for 20 years. Yeah, now who ugly? You know what I'm saying?
One, Christians are regular people. And as a Christian, God gave me 5 senses. No, seriously. Because what you're telling me is I used to be that person. Okay, since I pray and I gotta accept this person in and I gotta no. Because God will show you how people are for you to cut them off.
Wait a minute, I got a question. So you
Okay.
mean to tell me, as a Christian, a woman of God, you saying this lady has been mean to me, and you cool with that, and your husband be like, yo, the man of your house, the head of the house say, hey, man, I need to take care of my mom. You know, I know she been. He ain't got to explain nothing because you're a Christian. You working for God. You ain't working for me. And you mean to tell me you're gonna be like, no, I'm straight. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't God like. Because what would Jesus do? Man, Jesus gonna be like, you know what? Let me go and handle it.
No,
I welcome it.
Hey,
no,
this
because
is
even
my
God will turn away from you when you get to his gates and say, I don't know you.
but look,
Not if you taking care of somebody that's sick.
In this case,
Nah.
Negative mother and father-in-laws ruin marriages. And whoever mother or father it is, they need to step up and tell a mother or father, that's my wife. You know, we do what we do in our house. And if you got a problem with my wife, then maybe you shouldn't come to our house. And that's just the bottom line. You don't let your mother or your father intertwine in your marriage. My mother-in-law said to me when I was married, that's for you, when I was married, Jasmine.
Gotcha.
She said to me, now I come in from work and I say, Miss Williams, I just don't feel like talking today about what me and my wife going through. You know, maybe, another time. My wife at the time said, stop being disrespectful to my mama. I said, I'm not being disrespectful. Her mama said, he just mad because he ain't got no mama.
Wow.
Hold on, wait. I didn't mean to laugh.
We divorced. Oh, it's cool. We divorced. You see what I'm talking about?
So
A mother.
I want to say something. Well, whenever y'all through, just let me know when I can talk.
A mother and a father can't intertwine in a marriage. I think it say, because I'm not no Bible guy, but in the Bible, don't the husband divorce his family or leave his family for his wife or something like
They
that?
cleave away from their family.
Yeah, you got to be done with that.
Never. Don't play
Nobody disrespect my wife. That's
What do
my
you-
wife. Nobody. Not no kids, not no mama, not no father, not no cousin. Can't nobody disrespect her. She my queen. And the
So
only
Danielle
time-
said, Christian or not, it's the human thing to do. Well, at least that's what I believe. That's what I know it to be true. But with that being said, due to the situation and past events, I think the husband should get the wife some help. And also on that note, because I'm living it right now, being a caregiver for both of my parents, it is hard, regardless if you like that person or not, regardless if it's family or not, etc. And you
100.
and you don't get to go home get to go home at the end of the day and begin again the next day. In this situation, the husband and wife need to stand strong as an united front, work as a team, etc.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
That's beautiful. And
so my spiel, can I say my spiel on that?
Go ahead.
And since we talking about the biblical meaning, it's God, your wife, then your parents. If they're
no,
one,
it's actually God, your wife, your children, and then whoever.
okay. So if you know your mother has been disrespecting this woman the entire existence of y'all relationship, why would you disrespectfully ask her to take care of somebody that's been disrespectful
That
to
part.
her? Why would you even trust her to
Wow.
take care of your mama? Because it will be a diary of a mad black woman around here. Because regardless of religion or whatever, we're human first. We're human first, and we're emotionally wired. We're human first. So if she was malicious to me when she was in good health, what you think she finna do to me on a sick bed? Then she might fall and say, well, it was, I got dementia, I got this, I got that. Elderly people get more bitter when they get sick. So if she was already this way before and she was in good sane health, she's gonna be retarded crazy to this later now. You putting your wife in a position to have to be perfect with everything that she possibly do. She can't wash her face too hard. She gonna say you're trying to smother her. She can't cook you nothing. She trying to poison you. So now you are taking away your wife's mental stability and her comfort in her home. You put your
I
wife
want to
in a
say
position
something.
to
Hold
not
on.
work. So
I want to say
Raquel.
something. I want to say something, G. Wait a minute, G. Hey, now I was playing it first, but on some real. Yo, check this out, man. If the universe line it up like that, man, that's your test as a wife, as that leader.
Oh my God.
No, let me finish, man. I'm saying, listen. If the universe, like, man, you know how many people? If somebody just lied on me and said, man, I beat on them and they called the police, and I'm like, bro, I don't even whoop my kids. Like, I don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it didn't make me want to retaliate. I kind of felt sorry for them because, man, I once loved this person. So this me having my moral compass. If my wife's mom has been rude to me forever, right? Now it's my turn to lead by example. Now this is my because the roles are in reverse. I've always had the up advantage. I got your daughter. I'm taking care of her. You hate me because I got your daughter. That's cool. I understand. You rude to me. That's cool. Now you sick. Man, you think whatever out here that created us don't honor me, saying I'ma still take care of this person. That's God like, and I don't even go to church. I'm being God like, I'm living it in real time. I'm saying, even though you did that to me, I know you can't help yourself. I'm gonna lead by example. That's what a quarterback do. I lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Wait, what I'm saying is I lead by example. If I'm wife, this is what my wife duty is, cuz. If I'm husband, I lead by example. I don't sit back and be like, oh, you was rude to me, I'm gonna get my lick back. Yeah, you down now. That's a sucker. Suckers do that. I lead by example. If you sick and it's my job to take care of my mama or whoever mama, and it's the universe lining up for me to do it, man, I'm gonna come through every time. I lead by example. I can change your heart.
Disrespected you, but you won't stay with your wife that cheated on you with your cousin that you didn't know about. That don't make sense.
No, we talking.
Let me hear what Jasmine said. What you say, Jasmine?
Let me say this. I get so tired. Okay, so that one you keep because now today you acting like Mike.
That's rude.
Listen, a lot of times in life, we deal with tests and trials and tribulations because we keep taking on jobs that are not even meant for us to take on. Just because you are a Jesus follower, just because you are a Christian, a woman of God, a man of God, does not mean you have to take on everything that is brought to your face. So say, for instance, this lady is being mean to this girl, to the wife, the mama being mean to the wife. Just because she's a Christian does not mean that this is a test that God has presented her with. Maybe it's a test to see is she gonna be obedient to not take it. And
can I interject?
No,
Can I interject?
I think
Okay.
we get so in. I think we get it twisted with Christianity and being a God follower. Everything is not supposed to be taken on. You are not supposed to waste your oil on so many things. We waste our oil, which is our Christian, since we keep using their words, is our Christian morale. We waste our oil on things that are not even necessary. Y'all are not going to understand it because y'all are not into the word like I am. So
Oh
I'm
my
not
God! Just because, first of all,
Yes,
Mike, can I say
insult
one thing?
nobody. You can't
Wait, Mike,
insult
can I say
nobody on
something?
here by saying
It's
we ain't in the
cool.
word. Just
Wait, Mike, can I
because
say
you
something?
accept, hold on. Just because you accept something, Jasmine, don't mean, or you don't accept nothing, don't mean that it ain't for the next person. Maybe that's Delwan's heart. Maybe that's Delwan's heart to do what's right for his wife mother. Maybe it's not your, maybe it's not your heart. Maybe it's not your heart to accept your, maybe it's not your heart. But maybe it's not your heart, Jasmine. See, that's the problem. You think your way is right, but your way is just right for you, boo. Your way is just right for you. It ain't right for nobody else. And
All right,
that's
can I say something?
people. Hold on, let me say this one thing. Clinton,
Okay.
Yo,
people have to start accepting the fact that what you believe is just what you believe. You can't, I ain't got to believe what you believe. I can only do what's right for me in my life. He only doing what's right for him and his. But you can't throw how you believe or what you read on anybody else. That's you. Because I'm pretty sure you done did some stuff that you regret. And
Why do you keep saying this?
hopefully
The
you
word
can get
tonight is
your
regret.
God. Hopefully you can get your God to forgive you on what you did or
Hold on,
what you
wait.
doing.
Can I say something?
That's not what
But
I'm
I
doing.
asked, could I say
want
something?
You to, I want you to
Go ahead.
lay in it.
Go ahead. I just wanted to throw that out there on you.
I want to say something. Okay, Jasmine, you married, right?
I am.
Good. Now we're gonna say this is the real. We go back to the scenario, right? And when you made a vow under God's holy ordinance. Did they say that? And you agreed to that, right? Right?
Are we talking
When
about?
you got married, they said under God's holy ordinance, to death do us part. You and your
They don't
husband. You
like
said,
answering
I do.
questions.
Yeah,
That's
trying to say
right.
you can't. I got him. I'm Ricky Lake. I got him. So I'm saying, did you not agree to God under God's holy ordinance?
I agreed for better or for worse for me and my husband.
Correct. Now your husband is the quarterback, right?
If that's
Right?
okay.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same
What
guy
you
you
mean? Hold
asked,
on.
can she pay them
No.
tithes?
What?
Yeah, he
Right?
is.
No. So
Okay.
with that being said, now I'm gonna take Christian because I don't even believe in Jesus and nothing. I ain't even into that. I have a moral compass that I'm born with, right? And again, sometimes the universe line me up with things, and I'm in a pocket, and it's my test. Hey man, check this out, man. One day, man, Lord's willing, I'm living. I might be 80 and 90 years old, man. I'm gonna need some help. The same way I helped that little boy walk when he was a little baby and held his arms up and held him. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got to do that for my mama. He gonna have to do that for me one day. That person may have been mean. This might be your test for you. Might be Job. This might be your Job pocket right here. But you know what you said? I'm doing me. It don't work like that, man. When you in the army, when you work for God, cuz it ain't no man. Cause God ain't gonna never turn his back on nobody. That's what he said. I ain't never heard one scripture where Jesus cop deuces.
Wait.
I have never heard one scripture where Jesus cop deuces.
Your phone broke up. You said God ain't gonna never what?
God never turns his back on us ever. So I don't know what scripture y'all reading out of. Y'all be trying to make God look like what y'all feel, how you feeling and whatever. It don't work like that.
Yeah,
so if your husband,
Jasmine, explain what you're saying because I know you was trying to explain it. You say you think they misinterpreted what you're saying. So explain what you're saying again, Jasmine.
I'm just so confused because they're so emotional. So I'm trying to understand.
I'm passionate. We passionate.
So Jasmine, do you think? Oh, you said what, Mike?
Ain't nobody emotional about her.
Yeah, you're a little emotional. It's
we just tripping. We like to go back and forth.
Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all, but I ain't laughed this much on my live, man, in months. But listen, y'all. So let me ask y'all, Rachel. Let me ask you. Mother-in-law been doing you dirty for years. Mother-in-law falls ill. The husband asks you to take care of her because that's his mama. What's your reply?
Baby, I would spend all of my day to look up the best facility for her to be at.
Okay,
Divorced.
Okay.
Divorced.
Jazz,
If a divorce had to come from it, a divorce would have to be that, because the vows was for the man and the man and the woman, not the man, woman, and the mama. The vows don't ever
Under
include
God's holy ordinance.
But the vows do not include if our parents get sick, for better or for worse. It's for
Are you a
us.
Christian? Are you a Christian?
I am.
That ain't God. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do?
Jesus will tell you to be godly and do the good thing. Jesus
Man,
know my
stop,
heart.
man.
Jesus knows.
Y'all be making up scriptures, man.
Hold on, wait. Those vows are not biblical. You do know that. Like the vows that we say.
Oh man,
The
come
wedding.
on. So let your husband cheat, then you're gonna bring up, oh, he cheated. I thought we was married. Which one is it, man?
Okay. Oh, that one. Oh my gosh. So
I'm just saying, you're my girl. You know you're my girl. Chill out.
let me say my part. So me, I've been in a situation where we've had family issues like on my husband's side, and I always took the high road. But in me taking the high road, me and my husband wasn't having a happy household. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that I was giving in to like not being able to voice how I felt, or either if I did voice how I felt, I still had to come around and, you know, do for individuals that were wronging me. So I would do the same thing that Ray. I can't say her name.
Rachel.
So you ain't gonna take care of your husband, mama? Man,
Okay,
divorce.
so let me say this. I would say it depends on the severity of the disrespect that we've had. Like that, it was never even talked about how long. If this was something that has happened for years on top of years, and we've had altercations where we're about to fight, and no, I'm not. Because for one, I'm gonna say this: if a person is wronging me like that, how can I even say I'm gonna care for them correctly?
properly. Yes.
Because they can't take care of themselves, and
doesn't
women
matter.
are wait, let me explain. This is the universe lined it up where you meet him, girl meets boy, boy meets girl. His mama is the devil. It's cool. I'm because when I marry whoever, I'm marrying her family too. Don't play no game. Don't act like you just marry one person. Yes, you do. So you don't marry his kids? So if he got kids, you ain't.
No.
Hey, cuz, if your husband can hear me, hey man, get little. Retreat.
Babe, come here.
Retreat.
Let me say this. When it comes to marriage, you are marrying your spouse. You are
Yes.
not marrying the children, because what's going to happen is those children are going to grow up. They're going to
Yes.
go with their people. They're going to forget about you. I'm using this.
My kids gonna be my kids. They're gonna take care of me if you leave me or not.
Do not. Hold on. Wait. You do not.
My kids gonna take care of me, cuz.
Del one.
So kids get grown, get on. They don't necessarily
I'm taking
take
care of my
kids.
mama, whether my daddy do or not. I'm taking care of my mama, cuz I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm taking care of my mama, regardless of what. There's nothing you can say to me, cuz nothing. There's no husband. Listen, no. We talking about mom. Wait. Listen to me. Listen. We talking about my mama. Wait, cuz hold on. Let me finish. We talking about my mama. Wait, please. Y'all don't want to let me finish, man. Y'all just can y'all please mute? Yes, thank you. Let's be adults. We talking about my mama, the woman that said when everybody said don't have a baby, she said he coming. The woman that made the final call on everybody's life on this life. Jesus didn't make the final call. Your mama did. Your mama said, I want Jasmine coming. Her name gonna be Jasmine. Daddy said, man, I don't want this baby. Mama said, have an abortion. Jasmine, mama said, man, she coming. Man, ain't nothing coming before my mama. What you talking about, cuz? We talking about my mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man, you don't come before my mama. My mama gonna be there when you gone. Now I'm blood in, blood out, baby. You take my last name. Wait. You take my last name. You married into the mob. You come into our family. We don't take your last name. You take ours.
Remember
So
that.
that's why you need to take care of your mama.
Let her talk. Let her talk. I want to hear what you got to say, Delwan.
Because Jesus knew us before we formed in our mother's womb. But see, I don't even want to, because I can sit here and have a whole Bible study. We're going to go to the next question because, first of all, this is not even.
Nah, let's talk about your husband, mama.
Before we
We
do
want to hear
that,
what you gonna say
I
about
wanna
his
hear what
mama.
Lorenzo saying.
He want to hear you, baby.
What you have to say about Lorenzo?
I'm gonna tell you where you're wrong at when it comes to them kids. You don't know what your kids gonna do when they get old if you get sick. You don't have any idea what your children are gonna do with their lives and with their responsibilities. You can fall.
Yes, I do.
And all that on your balls, can't walk, can't talk. You don't know if your son or your daughter gonna say, "I'm gonna go here and take care of dad and watch dad behind," and I'm gonna
Yes,
feed
I
my
do.
father. I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm in that situation.
No. You ain't. No. I'm doing it now. I'm leading by example. I'm doing it now. I'm the product. Wait. I'm the product of Cabata Champ and my daddy,
hold on.
right?
Go ahead, finish. I need to hear what you're
At the
saying.
end of the day, you have no idea what your children are going to do. Just like these 4 kids going out there killing somebody, you did everything you want to do for your kids. You gave them clothes, you gave them PlayStation, Jordans, you gave them good education. They went out there to murder somebody. They had no idea that their children were going to do that.
That's a teaching. That's a teaching.
Idea what your kids are going to do.
Yes, I do. Let me explain. Let me explain. Wait.
He want to know how you
No.
feel about me not taking care of your mom.
I already know. He already told me. No, let me talk. He already told me. Hey, let me tell you this. Know how I know what my kids gonna do? Wait. Regardless of what, because I'm the product of Cavada and Melvin Chalmers. So I'm following the template. My mama and daddy, right? My mom and dad, right? I'm the product of it. So the reason my little boy makes straight A's, the reason my little boy makes straight A's and B's or whatever consistently, because we're in the family. It's a template. The odds of my son going out stealing a pack of bubble gum is slim to none. Yet alone going out to kill somebody. You know why? Because let me explain. I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh, this your show. My bad. I thought it was Clinton. My bad.
Look at you. Come on.
Man, I'm just standing on my square because I can't finish. And this is what I'm saying. You're saying the byproduct of somebody that's been in my mom that been married for about 40 some years. We have never witnessed a disagreement or argument ever in life. Me and my brothers and sisters between my mom and dad. Never. No. I'm talking about I'm not talking hypothetical Jesus Christ. I'm talking about what I've seen since I've been born. They have never ever did have a dispute or argument in front of us ever.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
You don't know how to handle this discussion because
you don't know how to handle it because you have.
I shut up. No, I'll wait till whenever y'all come to me, say, Delwan, you can talk now. I have no problem with obeying.
But this the thing. This is what I love. Everybody go have a different opinion. That's why I wanted y'all on here. So, Mike, what you say? Because I want to come back to y'all. Mike, what you say?
I'm gonna say we have to respect everybody's opinion and how they feel, right? And that's what I was trying to say earlier. Yeah, you feel the way you feel, Jasmine, and your husband was on point. You don't know what your kid's gonna do. Right. One of my kids are thriving, the other one is struggling. And even though I'm here and I'm helping and I'm doing what I can, she just ain't getting it. But I'm still here for her. But that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, she not gonna fall. All we can do is instill great values. That's it. And hopefully they come back on it when they stray.
So let me get to this too. I appreciate that. In a new relationship, about how many dates should the man be obligated? I guess how many dates should they go on before the man is obligated to pay the bill? And when should the woman grab the bill?
So if I understand you correctly, they're asking how many dates should a man be responsible for before a woman decides to pick up the bill? Is that what I heard?
That's what he's asking. Yeah.
Okay, so that is a personal preference. Now, in our day and time, a lot of women they don't mind paying for the first round of something because men are so conditioned with thinking that they have the responsibility to do everything. Now, that's how some women show that, look, you give, I give. I receive, you receive. It shouldn't be a number on it, and it shouldn't be a number on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, ain't no woman ever paying for a day with me. I'm always gonna take the bill. I grew up with my granddaddy. I can't help it.
And your last name Love, so you better not know it.
You know what, Mike? That's funny because my husband was the same way. Like he was so used to like taking care of things, but I'm a woman like Raquel. Is it Rachel?
Rochelle.
Rochelle. I'm
Wait
sorry.
a minute. It's Rochelle.
I
My
told her
apologies.
that at first. Okay, so Rochelle, I'm a
My
woman like you
bad.
said. Like I'll take on the bill the first day. I do just because gifts. Like I like to, reciprocate what's done to me, or if it's not done, I like to do it. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I know my man, he baby. If I pull out a card, you better put that up. And I be like, I want to treat you. So I would have to go in and pay for something first. That's the only way it'll get paid for, because he feels just like how Mike feels. Like you don't pay for nothing. Not when I'm around. You don't pay for. You don't do that.
Yeah,
Gotcha. They don't want what you say, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the most part, men, we show chivalry in the beginning, but as it grows, I guess it all depends on how black and white people are, because for the most part, when you meeting people at first, you're meeting a representation. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you get with me. So I don't know how to. This is what the representation. This is what I am. I don't know how to. I don't have a gray area, but most people have gray areas. So, but for the most part, men, we're going to show chivalry, like open the door, paying for the whatever. So, as y'all grow, y'all start talking about financing, and if you, if you make 10 times more money than me, and I'm just a janitor or whatever, and I don't make as much, it shouldn't be no problem. We still going, because I would do it for you. So it really, I'm gonna pay for them.
You just brought me to my next. Well, I'm gonna come back. You just brought me to something I want to talk about. Thank you for that, man. So y'all go trip on this. I think y'all saw it. After how many months or years of dating is it the right time for a couple to move in together, or should they wait until marriage to move in together?
Test drive that car.
Yeah, that's me. Like I don't want to wait till marriage. I want to see how it is before.
Yeah, it's a personal preference. Yes.
But as far as like how can I say this?
Say it. Go ahead, say it. Come on now.
Yeah. The reason why I kind of stumbled on it, because right now everybody's kind of even like, well, it ain't no such thing as Christianity, so that's why I'm kind of stuttering.
Yeah, y'all gotta quit making up your own rules, right? Go by the word of God.
Yeah, so according to the word of God, we've been taught not to shack. We've been taught not to move in beforehand.
Yeah.
Now, that's a spiritual perspective. From the natural perspective, you really need to see, to me, that's just me.
Yep.
It would be good to see all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Not just spring, summer, winter, fall. I'm talking about mad, ticked off, happy, financial trouble. You need to see you need to see what's going on.
You do.
And then how, like De'Ara, I think it would have been good for her to see, like, how does this man operate? It'd have been good for me to see how does De'Ara, but we make it work. But
are both of y'all Christians when y'all dating?
Yeah.
Are y'all? So therefore, y'all can't shack. See, y'all don't bend the rules. We listen, Christian people. Hey, Christian people, because in the Navy, you don't bend the rules in the Navy. As a Navy SEAL, you go by the rules. We talk about God, because that would be throwing me off. Like, how do Christians just start bending rules? We talk about God. We ain't talking about Senator Johnson that's over the Navy SEALs. We talk about God, Alpha and Omega, the beginning, the end. You know what I'm saying? So if you both of y'all are Christians, my nigga, y'all gonna wait before y'all shack. Y'all gonna get married and go by Mark, Peter, whoever wrote that book, wrote it in the book, and you'll go by that rule. Nah, man, y'all don't want to be held accountable for being God's children.
That's what I believe this. We didn't move in together beforehand. But like I said, here's what I'm saying. I don't want to confuse nobody. If you're following Christ, you want to wait.
Yeah.
But if you're going by your flesh, and how many of us literally like, man, I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Not saying that it's right to do that, but I'm saying, how many people do we know that really don't wait? So to answer his question, it's coming from Clint. I know I'm not a part of the panel. I'm just jumping in. if you're doing the Christian thing, you're supposed to wait. If you're doing your own thing, you making your own rules anyway. So that's up to you.
Clint, it's this, Clint. If you are Christians, you're supposed to wait, my guy.
That's what I'm saying.
These are the rules. It ain't no if you're doing the Christian thing. No. Are you a Christian? Because when you in LA, are you a blood? Are you a Crip? They want to know. Ain't nobody saying sometimes I'm a blood, sometimes I'm a Crip. No, it ain't. You gonna get swole. So we talk about God, not Farrakhan. We talking about God. If we going by God's holy ordinance and his rules, and you're a Christian, it ain't no compromising the rules. Man, you don't have sex, you don't shack, you don't nothing, whatever all the rules is. See, I ain't Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so I'm gonna test drive the car.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I think it's just honestly, I shacked, and I am a Christian. And to answer Danielle Evans,
you're not going to heaven.
Why this is so funny. I'm laughing. What he say? I'm laughing at Del One because I've been knowing Del One for years. So it's not that I'm laughing at him. I'm laughing because I understand his passion. When he comes off as over aggressive, I understand who he is. So I'm laughing with him because I know him. So yeah, to answer.
Yeah, that's my sister. That's my sister.
Yeah, but anyway, I shacked. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And no, it wasn't of God, but I just still got this thing of, okay, what if I don't like who he is when I move in with him or how he does things, even when it came to the sex part? I'm just gonna be honest. We had sex before marriage because I'm like, okay, like you said, I had to test drive the car. Like, even when we went through our marriage counseling, I'm saying this to the preachers, like, no, I'm doing this. Like, I got to do this. They wanted us to literally consecrate until we got married. I mean, yeah, I'm a Christian, but like, Christians are not perfect. So
y'all got to stop that, G. Y'all got to stop that. Well, I'm going to use that when I get married. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to marry you. I know I set up on God's holy order, but I'm not perfect, so I might cheat.
Well, no. You know what make that all right? You know what make that all right, Del Juan? Is you the only one got to stand before God anyway.
So I wasn't lying. I ain't lie to him though. I ain't say I was a Christian. I did. Y'all the ones that saying, well, I'm a Christian, but I'm a sleep. I'm a shack and do what I want to do. I ain't doing it.
No. You know what's great about
God gonna say, man, you know what, my nigga, you kept it 150, my nigga. Come on through.
You know what's great about God though?
Say my nigga.
What you say, Mike? So great is all you say for forgiveness. That's all you got to do. It don't matter what. Hey,
it don't work. Oh, hold on. With rules though, it don't work like that because you can't do that if you make a mistake. What do you mean? So what's the Bible? What is it? Do y'all go by God's word?
Ain't nobody ever said the Bible was a whole bunch of rules that you got to abide by.
Wait a minute. Are you a Christian, Mike?
I'm half and
It's a guide to living right.
No, bro, you can't half and half Bloods and Crips, my nigga. You can't half and half with God, G. You in and you out.
How you can believe what you believe, but I can't believe what I can believe?
Do you do that at work? Do you say I'm gonna work half the day and not work?
I do the job at work. That's what they pay me to do.
No, but you do the whole job. But you do the whole job. You don't work half the day, my guy. You do the whole 8.
They don't come and do nobody else's job.
But you don't. Are you going to work tomorrow?
I do my job.
Are you going to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right. I bet you can't say I'm gonna go not tomorrow, but I'm gonna go the next day and have the job. Bet you can't do that because you can't have that
right now.
Do it.
Type in that I ain't
do it.
Work.
And then you'll be working for me.
Del One. I really feel like you want to give your life to Jesus because we've been talking about it a lot.
He's one step away of giving himself to God.
Come as you are.
No, let me say this, Clint. Listen to me. If I ever commit to any group, Christianity, Muslim, Hindu, whatever, I'm going by the rules. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You're scared to death, scared to look but now on the real though, I'm not gonna have steps. See, this is one thing I can't respect about quote unquote these new Christians or whatever. Man, y'all be tiptoeing through the Bible and making y'all own rules up according to how y'all feel. Bruh, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. If I'm gonna commit to let me finish though. I'm talking about y'all, do y'all want me in the gang or not?
The
Do y'all want me to be a
difference
Christian or
between-
not?
The difference between you and Christians is you make your own rules. But that
No,
ain't
I don't.
right.
No, I
You
don't.
do. You make your own rules.
No,
You
I
make
don't.
your
I don't
own
claim
rules,
nothing.
and then-
I don't
and
claim.
then you try
I
to
don't
throw
claim
your
anything.
rules
I'm
off
not in
on
the game,
everybody.
sir.
Like you throw your rules off on what you believe, like you right. But you just entitled to your opinion.
No, I have a moral compass. You have never
So let
said.
me
Wait,
ask y'all,
wait.
what should this dude do? Now, my answer is, let me give y'all my answer again so we can move on. My
Yeah.
answer is because he's not asking according to the Bible, what should I do? He said, what should I do, period. So I'm saying what I did was follow the word of God. Me and De'Ara did not shack. I
That's a
cannot
real
force
Christian.
person
You're
to
a real
believe what
Christian,
I
my nigga.
believe. I can't force
You're a
nobody
real
else to
Christian.
follow that.
I respect that.
Now, I'm saying there have been times to even when I, as a Christian, have messed up. It ain't just about sex. I ain't talking about just that. I'm talking about just period. Sometimes I've said the wrong thing to people. My thing is not just asking for forgiveness, but we got to get to the point we got to repent. We got to
Yeah.
stop doing certain things that's not right.
That's right.
Here's the thing, though. This man asked me, he didn't say nothing about Jesus. He didn't say nothing about God. He said, what should I do? And I'm saying, if you are a Christian, do the right thing. Don't shack. You still have a will. I'm not forcing you or giving you the red light to go and shack. If that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I'm not saying I agree with it, but you're going to have to make the decision. I hope the right decision is made. That's my answer. I know we want to test drive some stuff.
Yeah.
That's just normal. That's natural. We want what we want.
But you speaking as a Christian
My
man,
thing
though,
is-
I respect that.
For a person that don't know, like Jasmine said, is the sex gonna be good? Are they gonna clean up after themselves? Are they gonna do this? That's the part where spiritual discernment should take
Clint,
over.
can
And
I
let-
ask you something?
Yeah.
Did y'all wait for everything for marriage?
No.
What
I'll
you
be honest. No,
said.
we didn't.
Hold on, what's everything? No. What's everything though?
Okay, so if I'm not gonna wait for everything, because no sin is greater than the other. So,
Right.
Oh
so-
man, I
so-
can't be a Christian. Y'all playing.
No, that's for real.
You're not gonna be Dale one. It's okay.
No, we get judged on the same.
Come on my side, bro. Y'all might well go and sing with me, G. Cause y'all doing it.
So what I'm saying is you keep saying if you shack, you're not a real Christian. But if you had sex before marriage, you might as well should have moved in together.
No, this is what I'm saying, Jasmine. I'm saying these are the rules. I explained the rules. These are all the rules. If you break these rules, you out of the game. That's it. We read the rules before you joined the game. Here are all the rules right here. You can't be like, I'm gonna be a Christian and I'm gonna pray to God, God forgive me. I'm gonna go by your holy ordinance. And then you meet your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, and y'all shack, have sex, steal the car or whatever. And then like, we ain't gotta do nothing but repent. And I say, hey, hold on. These were the rules. We said you don't do that. You can't be in this game. You can't be a Christian because you broke the rules on purpose.
So hold on, wait. Let's go to the next question.
I'm holding y'all accountable. I'm holding
Let me
Christians
say this.
accountable.
This is what
I'm
you
holding you
gotta
accountable.
understand, Dale Wine. God
He wants to
already
give his
knew
life.
that we wasn't man enough. I ain't gonna say man enough. God
Perfect.
already knew that we was gonna sin. That's just it. That's life. What he wants you to do is try your best to live your life in the right way. It ain't gonna mean you don't stray. It don't mean
Right. If you don't know better, I'm saying
But
when you
he
know
wants
better.
you to get up.
Mike,
He wants you to
let me ask
get
you a
up.
question. Mike,
Go ahead.
if I tell you, all right, today we're gonna cut tomorrow we cutting some yards. Do not be late or we leaving you. Okay, everybody's gonna meet up here at 6:00. We got 12 yards to cut. Those are the rules, right? You can't be like, you can't say, well, man, I'm only human. Yo, the rules
All
were
right, so
everybody was
even
here.
within that-
Migo
even
was
within
here.
that rule, even within that rule, I wake up and I call you. I wake up and I call you. I know I'm
Yes.
supposed to be on time, but I wake up
Correct.
an hour early trying to get to my job, and I say,
Correct.
I just had a blowout, Dale Wine.
Correct.
I ain't got no money. I can't get my tire fixed. How can I
I
get
got
to
you.
work? What you gonna
I got
do?
you. We'll see you
Exactly.
tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, sir.
Okay, so
We'll see
can
you
I say
tomorrow.
something? Can I say something?
Yeah.
It keeps going biblical, and I don't want to disrespect
does.
nobody
Yeah,
that's
That's because
watching.
he want to be
So
a Christian, y'all.
I just
I'm
wanna
only going by the
answer
rules.
question. I just want to strictly answer the question.
Me too,
We-
because it's
we-
almost like it's a mockery. It's a
Yes,
mockery.
because I don't want your show to become so controversial and people be like, well, when every time I join on there, they talk, you know what I'm saying? So the question was, how long should you wait or something like that? Me,
Yeah.
I have to know what I'm getting into. If I didn't get to know you enough to where I feel like I can close my eyes around you, leave my purse out, you know where all my valuables at and all that, and we can move in together. We are working towards marriage. We're not shacking to be dating. We're working towards marriage. That's where it's going. You have to know who you're dealing with, because even after you're married, you're still learning your person. You're
But
still
are you a
getting to
Christian
know
though?
each other.
Are you a Christian before y'all do this?
That's what
Why
I'm
did
saying.
you keep
That's
That's
what
the
I'm
question,
saying. I
man.
don't want to base it off of if I'm a Christian or not, because we may have some
I
Muslims
did.
watching this. We
I
may
don't
have
care. We
some
talking about
question
Christians
Christians
is,
right
watching this.
now. The
You
Muslims
know
don't
what
break
I'm
their
saying?
rules. The Muslims don't break their rules. They wear the hijabs.
Jasmine.
They do
Let's
everything.
next question.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you like this. That's why I didn't practice being a Muslim, because the ones that told me that they were, I saw them get stupid drunk.
Can I say one thing and we can
I
move
saw
on?
them smoking. So every
Oh.
religion, baby, you done had to
Yep.
flow all
I
night.
said niggas in
You
gangs,
had
I
to
ain't
flow
join the
all
gang.
night.
Let's
You
I
had
got
to flow
cousins.
all
Question.
night.
Oh, go ahead, Rachel.
You
Go ahead,
had
Rachel.
to floor all night, there one. So it is no perfect human walking earth. No perfect human. I don't care what Christianity, religion you try to stipulate things to be. It's some you
Do
refer
rules
to
matter?
gang members. You refer
Do
to
rules
gang
matter?
members. You
Do
refer to
rules
gang members,
matter?
right?
Do
Hold on,
rules
hold on.
matter?
Let us speak.
So-
What you saying, Rachel?
Okay.
So you
Michelle.
refer to gang members. There are no type of gang members the way they were in the 60s and 70s. So you can't compare the GDs and Crips and Bloods and BLs to what they used to be, because the ones now, they letting these little brothers die. They're not teaching them nothing. So
Wow.
for you to even compare that to what we're talking about, it belittles the question.
No,
Because
I'm
we
talking about.
wait,
Can I say one thing?
Wait,
Alright.
one second. Because we got
Okay.
people that put OG in front of their name. And you got these young 13-year-olds out
Well,
here
we talking about
stealing
God. Let's
cars.
talk about God. Let's talk about
Wait,
God.
baby,
No,
we're
we're not
talking about what you
talking about
introduced. We're going to talk about what you introduced, because you
Rules.
introduced a comparison that can't be compared. It's apples and oranges. You talked about
Rules.
the GDs and all that as a comparison, right? So
Rules.
if I was a gang member, I wouldn't follow no OG that's telling me to go rob these people and I can possibly die at 15. If I was an OG, I wouldn't have nobody up under me even thinking about going to get certain tattoos put on their body, because you snitch on yourself by branding yourself. You got your folks going out here putting big crip on their face, on their eyebrows and all. No, we can't compare something
Can
to
I ask
some
you a
of the
question?
whole substance. You can ask me anything.
Are you bigger than the rules?
I'm not bigger than nothing. The only thing
Wait,
I'm bigger
stop.
than is
Wait,
the
I
clothes
got
I
another
wore in
question.
high school.
No, I got another question. I got one more question. Who comes first, you or the rules?
What comes first is what I decide to do. If it's a rule that has to be broken for me to make what's right for me at that time, that rule is gonna get broken.
I got you. Then are there consequences for the rules that you break?
I'm grown enough to accept them. That's why I broke the rule, because I knew consequences was coming.
Thank you. So when we talk about God, because there's consequences even in
You
Crips
keep
and
taking it back
gangs.
there. I don't want his show to become that, because we could be disrespectful to some of his
No,
viewers.
I'm just talking about rules. Come on, man. Y'all cherry picking now. I'm only talking about
go
rules.
To the next question.
No. We still got to deal with rules though. So
No,
this Clinton show, G. Let me see. This is the thing I don't like about.
You make the call, bro.
Y'all ain't even being God like, my nigga. Just let me. I'm only thing I'm asking everybody on here. Who's bigger? Are you bigger than the rules? No, I'm not, because I'm saying something that you don't want to deal with. Take accountability. If you say you're a Christian, right? The rules are bigger than you. The rules are bigger than you. No. Don't bring me in it. Because listen, because the rules are bigger than me. I go by the rules. I respect my mother. I respect my father. They respect me. The rules is called respect. Everybody gonna respect everybody. right? Mama come first, daddy, however, those are the rules that we establish. When we talk about any rule, whether if it's a gang or God, right? We're talking about the high hierarchies, right? God is the top of the food chain. You can't tell me that you can bend God's rules, my nigga. It don't work like that, because I'm not the one that's saying I'm a Christian. I know I'm not a Christian. I'm never claiming it. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because you niggas sound like me. That's the difference. I ain't claiming it though. I'm being real. I'm saying, you know what? I'm going shack. I'm going to drive the car like it's stolen. I'm going to do everything because I want to see what it tastes like, right? You saying I'm going to repent and give my life to God. And then they say, here are the rules for being a Christian or in a gang or whatever you want to do. And then you say, well, I can break the rules or whenever I feel like it.
Hey,
Just
Clint,
no,
let me
just
say
no,
this. Let me
just
say
no.
this, Clint, to the brother with the question. He should
Everybody
pray.
have a good night.
He should pray to God and allow God to give him the answer he needs before he just go and move in. And
Gotcha.
God give answers. You got to respect it when you get it. Though. You know what I'm saying? So whatever God give him and put on his heart, that's what he should do.
Raquel.
But Clinton gave the answer as a Christian. That's why I respected it. Clinton said, I'm a Christian man. So he giving the information. I'm gonna say the opposite of Clinton.
Right.
I'm gonna say, hey, bro, go on Shaq.
Hello.
Kip does need to be on here.
Who's that, Kip? Hey, but let me get to this last one, y'all. So did y'all see? And this one, what nobody sent me. Did y'all see? What's the lady's name, y'all? That's Oprah's best friend.
Yeah.
Did y'all see what she said? So basically, she was in a relationship with a guy. I don't think it was long, and this guy asked her for $4,000, and she said, "I would have felt better if it was 40." Whatever Oprah told her, but she said, "Sure, but what is it for? If you don't mind me asking." And he said basically it was for some child support and some furniture. Now he said, "I'm gonna pay you back on Thursday." Now, he is 6 figures. She said the man paid her back on Thursday, like he said, it was on time. But she said after that, she didn't see him the same no more. So my question to y'all, and I want to start with the women on this one, ladies on this one. Was she wrong for that, or did she have a right to feel that way? Or do y'all not understand? Do I need to go over it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, she got involved with this guy. The guy is making 6 figures a year, but he asked her, "Can I borrow $4,000 until Thursday?" She said, "Sure. If you don't mind me asking, what's the $4,000 for?" He said, "Some child support and some furniture." He said, "I'm gonna pay you back Thursday." Now the dude paid her back Thursday, but Gail said she got out of the relationship because she didn't look at him the same no more. Oprah told her, "I would have felt better if he asked for 40,000, but 4,000." I guess Gail is looking at it like, I don't know if he can handle money. This is finna be an issue. So now here's something that I've said before y'all answer this. I'm just gonna throw this in there. I've said on plenty of occasions to women, y'all caught up on 6 figures, but there's a dude out there making 60,000 or 50,000 that can handle his money way better and probably got way more than 100,000. Y'all focusing on 6 figures. I got to have 6 figures. That's Clint. I am a man. I am a male. That's how I think. But the reason I got y'all on here because I want to know how Jasmine think. Let me make sure I got your name. Is Rochelle? Rochelle. Yeah. I want to know what y'all think, but I want to hear from Mike and Dale Warren as well. But I need to know what do y'all think about that? Was she right for that? Did she have a reason? I mean, was it a good reason to say, "Hey, I got to throw them deuces. I don't know what I'm getting into"?
And how long did you say they were together?
She really didn't say, but it didn't sound like they were together long at all because she was on somebody's podcast, Jazz, and they was like, "Man, y'all ain't been together long." She was like, "Nah." So she never did say specifically how long they were together. But how do y'all feel about that? The man paid her back on time, Jazz.
Huh?
He paid her back on time, though.
Okay, so for me, I mean, it's kind of tricky because I understand that people fall on hard times, and I'm not one to like discredit someone or leave them just because they're on hard times at that moment. But then another side of that to me is if they hadn't been talking for a long time, they probably not even really dating. Why are you so comfortable to ask me for money right off? That would be one of my things. And then also, why don't you have the money? Because if you don't have the money to take care of, what were you going to do if I wasn't in the picture? And if you don't have the money to take care of your needs or whatever it is that you're supposed to be taking care of, and I'm financially stable, that means I'm gonna be the one bringing everything to the table right off. I don't know. It depends. Like if they just been dating for a little bit, I probably would have been. I saw somebody saying that he's testing her. I really will leave him at that point. Don't test me.
So you would be feeling kind of funny too.
If he was just testing me.
No. In that situation.
I was reading somebody's comment that he could have been testing her.
No, we don't need to be doing that.
Don't test me.
Yeah.
Women test men. Men test women. Y'all ain't never test no men. Not one time.
Don't test me.
I'm just saying, have you ever
They
done
do it all the time, Mike. They do it all the time in dating. When they always do it.
Jasmine, you don't be telling the truth, man.
No.
I need to ask your husband. You ain't never test that man.
I don't test. One thing about me, I don't want to waste my time. So if I feel like I gotta test, I ain't testing no man. If I feel like I gotta test you, that means I don't fully trust you or your capabilities. I'm out of there, or either I'm gonna play.
JK said we test men.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't test men because I feel like it's a waste of my time. Because I could be with somebody that I ain't gotta test that I fully trust. Because if you gotta test somebody, you don't trust them.
How do you somebody you don't know?
Then you never would have shared.
Let me hear from Rochelle. Rochelle, what you say about the situation?
I want Rochelle to answer the question at the end too. Has she ever, I want to know, have you ever test somebody after the end though?
Yeah.
Okay, so for him to feel comfortable, because men work off of pride. So for him to have came to her and asked her for some money in the first place, either he was really in a hard place and he didn't feel comfortable going nowhere else because he shared a romantic relationship with this woman, so he's comfortable. That's a safe place, and he knew in his heart he can give the money right back, and she trusted that he could give the money right back. So that's why she loaned it to him. But people do have situations where you can have a mishap, because a lot of times we only project for gain. We don't never set ourselves up with our plan with a projection of loss in there. That's where a lot of people mess up. We only structure our business over profit and residual. So something could have possibly happened that he didn't plan for. And we speak about this in church, the unpredictables. He probably had something that was unpredicted, and it happened and it knocked him out for a second. But he knew he could give her that money back. That's why he trusted himself to ask her for it. He let his pride down and asked her for it.
But it was at the beginning.
He said he don't know how long they talked. It wasn't no time stipulation, was it?
But
did I miss it?
It was like a short time frame.
Yeah, it was a short time frame.
So why she get the money up then? Well, why she get the money up then? If it wasn't really nothing.
It really depends on what her time frame is, because we can measure our own time. A short time frame for her could be 6 to 9 months. A short time frame for somebody else could be like 2 months. It depends on how long she say short time frame is, and she probably just said a short time frame just to make it sound better to herself. But if it was me, I wouldn't feel bad about that, because for me to give a man money, I have to trust that he'll do the same for me, because he already done showed her something for her to trust him with her coin. He done showed you something for you to trust him with your money already. But as far as the testing, the only people I don't test the person that I'm romantically involved with. I test the circle around me. I'm gonna play broke to see if you got me. I'ma play like I can't drive somewhere to see if you offer to come pick me up. I'm gonna tell you I don't have gas to get there. If you want me there, you gonna get me there. I don't test the person I'm with, because the person I'm with you for a reason. Oh, Lord, and I'm with them for a
But
good
that's a
reason.
test. Everything
Hold
that
on,
you
let
say
me
you'll
say-
do is a test.
Hey, let me say this, Clint. I also
Yeah.
feel like this. He's probably, to me, because if he was a man that stood on his business with his finances, this wouldn't even be an issue for her, in my mindset. So to me, I feel like he's already shown that he's irresponsible with his funds for her to even bring this to the forefront. Like, because if he was somebody that had money and he took care of business, he even gave her money to help on things with her, why is it an issue that he asked you for the money? To me,
But he paid it back on time.
I know that, but what I'm
You do that with the
saying-
bank, don't you? Don't you do that with banks? And you
There
don't
you
even
go.
know these people. No, I'm
Well,
being logic.
I work at a financial institute, so I already know how that works. I don't. Okay, whatever.
But he paid it back on time.
But what I'm saying, okay, I wasn't trying to make it a rebuttal. What I was just saying was, I kind of feel like he's shown, because with women, we don't speak on things like the first time it happens. You see what I'm saying? Like when it come to men. When it come to men, for us to go to a platform like that, it has to be something that has happened over and over again. So like, say for instance, with this situation with him asking her for money, I feel like the man has shown her before, like, this young man may be a little broke.
He didn't say that. He asked one time, he paid it back. Now you talking about he done asked several times. The reason
No,
why
I didn't.
right,
I didn't
right.
say that. See,
Oh,
that's the
You
problem.
did add something to the story though,
That's the
Jazz.
problem.
You did.
That's the problem with
No,
men.
what she
Y'all
said
have
was
selective
for
hearing.
that woman.
That's not what I said. What I said was she was so comfortable and verbal with it that it seems like she's seen something before where he's not responsible with money. I ain't said nothing about him.
What did she say to make you see that? How did you see that? Because I never saw that.
Yeah,
What did she say to make you see that?
You have a penis.
Look,
and I have a vagina.
Clint, this what I say.
No, she didn't say anything about sex.
This what I say right here.
I'm done. I'm logging off.
Hey,
No, we need you
bye,
on here.
Jasmine. It's cool. Bye.
I didn't say anything about sex. I'm saying I'm a woman and you're a man. So you're not gonna.
What does that mean?
Look, hold on.
She said it's a
Clint, this
difference
what
of
I say,
opinion. She
Clint.
feel different.
This what I say, and this for everybody. First of all, when somebody come to you for something, you need to give it from your heart and expect not to get it back.
Y'all are
When you give somebody something like borrowing some money, if you can't give it and it's not expect it back, then you shouldn't give it.
Real talk. That's facts.
just where it is. Because a lot of people sacrifice some bill money, giving it to somebody and expecting them to give it back when they can, and then y'all done fell out because they ain't gave it back. And they have an attitude about it.
Okay, so you're talking about everybody else. We're talking about a romantic.
But men do it all the time. We do it all the time.
Even in that,
we do it all the time.
State, because if you let me finish, even in that situation, she gave the money. She gave the money because she had it to give.
And he paid it back on time.
If he didn't stand on his word, and give it back, then everything you just said, I would agree with.
100%.
I would agree with.
100%.
Stand on his word. What I'm saying. Okay.
No, explain yourself, Jasmine. So, because
the reason I'm not going to explain myself is because, like Mike said before, he's really being a hypocrite. Everybody has their own. It's okay, Mike. I love you, brother. Everybody has their own opinion. That's what I'm saying. So every time I say something, it comes back to Jasmine. You're giving your own personal. No, I've never had a man ask me for $4,000. My husband never asked me for no money. So I'm not saying anything from a personal standpoint, or either it goes to Christian and God. All I'm saying is for this lady to speak on something, it's really on her heart, because this man has probably shown her like he's not responsible.
That's personal.
I feel like if he's shown responsibility and he fell on hard times, this wouldn't have even been something she would have brought up to a podcast. That's what I'm saying. And
can I say something? Because y'all done talk. I want to say something.
For a woman,
okay. My bad. It's your show.
Thank you. For a woman, when we date a man, we date for security. So if this is something that he showed right off, that's a turn off. Like, dang, he can't even pay his child support.
But he paid it back
Turn off
though.
for you,
The
Jasmine.
man told you what he was doing. He
Look,
said,
what did I
man,
say? He said
I,
I thought he was gonna bring it back to me. Rochelle, do you look at a man?
no, we ain't had our time to answer yet, G.
Do you look at a man for security? Women want security in a man. I don't care what woman come on.
I
here
thought it
and
was
say,
50-50.
Stability. Yes.
okay, I'm
Hey,
But
gonna
I
can
think
I?
they're
So
misunderstanding what you're
I
saying.
see what she's
I never
saying.
answered the question. I never got a chance to answer the
Yeah,
question.
yeah, we got you. We got you with Mike, but I see
Oh,
what she's
okay.
saying. I got you. So basically, what you're saying, Jasmine, is because she actually took the time to go on a show, it must have been something else there for her to take that move.
exactly. A woman is not gonna go on a show about an issue off of one.
Clint, that's not right, bro. You
That
don't
ain't
know
right,
why people
G.
do what they do.
She
That ain't
just
right, G.
speculated.
That's some.
She's not
I'm
saying
That's
it's
speaking
right.
from
that's
a
a
can't ex-
sucker.
point of
But that
view.
question wasn't a speculation question.
All
We
right.
speculate too
Hey,
much.
All
And
right.
then,
So go ahead, Mike. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I
but
want to
then,
hear what y'all got to
but
say.
then,
I want to
even
go too.
you, like she just speculated and called me a hypocrite. How do you call me a hypocrite and I'm telling you my truth? You don't know what went on in my life to make me the way I am, but you don't
Men
believe I'm the way I am.
do you can you hear? Or
I
do you
can
hear?
just,
Okay,
You
so
did call him a hypocrite, though.
the reason I called you a hypocrite, I gave the reason behind that. You're not
no, you
listening.
did not.
Yes, I did, baby.
Well,
What
Well,
I
can
explain
I?
it
I
again
want to
like
answer the
I'm three.
question though.
said, no, because you're selective. You got so mad that I called you a hypocrite. You didn't hear nothing else
I'm
after.
not mad. That's the
What
thing.
you
You
got
got to
emotional.
understand.
got
You
passionate,
entitled to your
whatever.
opinion.
This
I'm
is
not
what I'm
mad.
saying. What I'm saying is, I said you were being a hypocrite because you're gonna say that I'm trying to put my own self out there, but I'm not. And
I didn't say that in this scenario.
He
I
didn't
didn't
say
say it
that.
in
that,
previous
but
in
I
the
know you
previous
did.
scenario I
Right?
did.
Wait. Right before I said that, I said to Clinton, I don't want to say anything because did I not say this? Hello, church. I said because Mike is gonna be a hypocrite, and
So
then
you
I said
assume that. You assume I was gonna hypocrite you.
every
No,
time I say something, you say it, Mike. You just said it.
because you always frowning over there when I say something. But it's all gravy.
No.
Well,
We gonna
can I answer the question?
we gonna let that wine in
Go ahead,
tonight.
that one.
Y'all
Yeah, I
are
want to
so
answer the question.
beautiful.
Thank you. All right, let's mute our mics, ladies. All right, so number one, she a sucker to do him like that because the man said, "Hey, man, look, when the dude now, when Rachel said some real,
Rachel.
well, she know what I mean. She said some real stuff about how a man had to, we that it took some. He had to leave some pride at home to be like, hey, man, look, I'm trying to pay my child support. I ain't got it right now. I have it Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Can you let me hold it and then I'll pay you back Thursday? She said, yeah, okay, and gave it to him. The man paid it back. He paid it back Thursday. She went on national TV. That's a sucker move. She had to blow him out the water like that, because he paid her back on time. So why did you announce that, man, I was struggling with my child support? You're going to go up there and tell the whole world, and he is not there to defend himself. She a sucker. He wouldn't do that. A man, we always let women borrow money, and then if y'all don't pay it back, we'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. That's a woman. Oh, yeah, I'm a woman. He's supposed to take. Hey, man, I don't owe you no security. You know what I'm saying? We're a unit. Man, you got my back, I got your back, but I don't owe you nothing. But if we rocking with each other, and I say, man, I want to be on time for child support. Can you let me hold 4 racks until Thursday, and I got you. Thursday come, you ain't even got to call me. I hit you with it. You go on TV Sunday and be like, yeah, he asked me for child support. Did he pay you back, girl? Yeah, but that don't matter. They don't look at him the same. Hey, man, you ain't gonna never have no man. You ain't gonna never have no man. She a sucker. Real talk. Because a man would have never did that to a woman. We never would have blasted her. And that's Civil War.
I guess he dropped the mic.
Mike Love, what you say,
Hey,
man?
look, I help people all the time. You know what I mean? If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. If it's my woman, I'm a helper, and if I ain't got it, I'm figuring out a way to go get it. You know what I mean? And I don't look for it back. If you give it back, cool. If you don't give it back, it wasn't no loss.
100.
That's how I am. But if
Rochelle.
I've asked women for money and I've got it and I've paid it back. I've
100.
asked for money and I ain't never paid it back. But do that mean I'm broke or I ain't got nothing? I ain't no good? Don't
Yeah, they
mean
do,
that
dog. If you don't pay
that.
them their money back, that does mean you're not no good, G.
That's
No,
not what I
no,
said.
if they gave it to me not to pay it back.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not what
okay.
I
I thought you
said.
said you owed them, but you didn't pay them back. I was gonna
No,
say,
I don't,
nah, that ain't
because
right.
when you go to getting money from somebody you care about,
Is he
it's one of
okay?
two things.
Like Rachel, can you please say your name?
Rochelle.
Like Jesus.
So it's not.
You know,
Let me seriously. Let's do this. It's not Rachel. It's Rochelle.
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 oh,
R A
Rochelle.
like Rochelle.
Can
Got
I
it.
call you
Mhm.
Shell?
You can call me Rachel. Like if you can call me Rachel, it doesn't. Long as you don't call me nothing derogatory, we straight.
Hey,
We good.
hey, cause that's how I am. I done had folk call me Clayton, Cliff, Clyde. I just answered all of them.
But
So I'm
like,
like you, Jazz. I'm
Like,
gonna call her
don't
Shell if
call
she don't mind. I'm like you. So
but like seriously, I give the shirt off my back too. But I was just speaking about like her going on public. Like honestly, I agree that is a sucker move, especially if there's somebody that you're supposed to be dating. I agree totally.
exactly.
But that's
I,
why
But
I'm
when
saying.
women,
That's
you
why I'm
know, when
saying like
women
I
make
feel
more
like she
money
was
though,
fed up. You know, that's what I was basically saying. Like I feel like she was fed up for her to do something humiliating like that. That's messed up.
But
oh
why
yeah,
now
would you
I
step
I
on
have
why
a
would you step on the
personal.
man though? Why would you step on that man and say, you know, that man trying to pay child support? He a good person. He said, man, I'm trying to pay my child. He trying to take care of the child. He doing what he can and he paid her back on time. Why
Ooh,
and
would
not
you
please don't ask
and
me to
not
help him
just
pay
that
no
Dale
child
one. It
support.
was furniture too. So you know he was trying to
what he
take
did
care of
with
his business.
right? So but he a man of his word. He said, "Man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay you back Thursday." He told the truth. He said, "Man, I'm trying to get some furniture and I'm trying to pay my child support, but I got you Thursday." Sometimes, man, as entrepreneurs, bro, man, I catch a month while I ain't really making no bread. But
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
shows me
saying?
right there
Yeah.
how irresponsible he is because you don't have the money to get the furniture, but you could have waited till Thursday.
yeah,
No,
I mean, that's not
he
I
probably
agree.
had to
like
pay the child
I
support
understand.
that
I
on the
understand
first.
the child support. I understand the child support, but you asking me for money and you finna get paid 30. Nah, bye.
We're a unit though, man. We smashing. So I'm a smashing. We doing everything as a couple. Then when I ask you for some bread, your nose turned up. Come on, man.
No, this
What
look.
we
Me,
doing?
I don't know if he was going to get furniture, if he was paying a furniture bill. Just she really didn't go in detail, but I don't know. I don't
It
know.
Oh
sounded
yeah,
like he was paying the furniture
why
bill.
didn't you pay your child? Why didn't you pay your furniture in cash or something?
Take
I
a
don't know.
shower.
Maybe there's just
Man,
somebody.
I don't get paid to Thursday. What's the problem, man? I do it for you.
Wait till
What's the
Thursday.
problem?
Wait till Thursday.
The
Just
bill due
being
them tonight.
just being real, listening to everybody opinions and stuff, that it made me think about something else. This probably somebody that she really didn't see a future with. Like she really he just
Wow.
was a hit and run fun buddy. So that's
Yeah.
why she felt like Jasmine said, women do not put the business out there like that unless
No,
it's something that has happened
Why would you
before.
give him the
But
money if you ain't
but
serious? If I'm smashing somebody and I ain't taking her serious, I ain't getting no money.
you gotta let me finish my thought process, baby. Let me gotta let grandma get in there edgewise, okay, baby. Let me get in there. So she, if she made more money than him anyway, a lot of women do not have the mental stability to have a man in their life and they know they make more money than him. They already now this is some women instantly gonna forever emasculate a man because she makes more money. So
Mm.
by her going to a public platform, she already knew she made more money than him, so she's emasculating him. Because if this was somebody she saw a future with, it's certain things about my man, whether we married or not, nobody ain't finna know certain stuff about my man, and that's
Wow.
just on the G-O-D, on everything I love. So if I respect him enough, I'm opening my legs to you. This who I'm gonna be with. Ain't nobody finna know when my man fall on hard times, baby. Nobody but me and him. And for her to go to a platform
Hey,
like
Rachel,
that,
can I say something?
I'm gonna call you
Can I ask you
Shell.
something? Rachel, if
yeah,
me and you would date, right, and you just my
which
home
you
girl,
never
right?
will. Uh-huh.
Okay. If I was dating your sister, right? If I was smashing your sister, now they're playing. But if I was dating your
I can't say
sister,
that here.
if I was dating your sister, right, and your sister
Uh-huh.
said, "Hey, one day I need to pay," I'm just saying I need to pay child support and I need to pay my furniture bill, but I'm gonna pay you back Thursday when my check hit, right? And
Man.
I give her the money. and she paid me back Thursday. But Saturday, I get on Clinton's show and blast and be like, "Man, I don't even feel the same no more because she asked me for the money. She ain't paying her child support or whatever." How would you feel about me?
I would feel like you disrespectful as I don't know what, and you looking for clout, and you down in my sister. This somebody that been with you, and she paid you your money back. What was the purpose for you to try to humiliate her like that publicly?
Thank you. I rest my case.
Said that, but
I just said that though.
we just said that.
So I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Have y'all ever gave a man some money?
Yes, let me tell you about a personal experience. It's this man, baby, because I'm not gonna throw a rock and hide my hand. It's this man that I dated in my past. I loaned him some money just because he said he had child support issues and all that. And all the way up until recently, this man thought he could hold a little thing over my head. Tell me I got your money, baby. I wrote that off on taxes. It's charity. Baby, don't play with me, because like my daddy told me, you don't loan out nothing you can't afford to lose. Now, if that money kept you away from me for 2 years, it's gonna keep you away from me for the rest of my life, because I wrote that off. I didn't loan, and will do it again, especially if it's somebody I'm with. If you fall weak, I'm their back, because trust and believe, the man that's in my life now, I could be weak as water and best believe he coming strong like a concrete brick wall about me.
Yeah. I don't think I've never even had a man ask me for money. But I have been in a relationship where we were dating and we were acting married. We had a joint account and he was gambling. So that was my money in there too. But I ain't never had no man ask me for no money. But if I did, I was really feeling him, most definitely, I helped him out. And honestly, if I got it like that, he wouldn't have even had to pay me back.
Yeah.
Shea, let me ask you and Jasmine a question, and I want we're gonna close out on this question because this is something that you kind of brought up earlier. Or Jasmine, no, it's Jasmine. A woman making more money than a man. I don't know if it was you or Shea, but one of y'all said something about how that's real hard to do in a relationship when a woman is making more money than the man. Cause y'all, because again, y'all think differently from us sometimes and vice versa. Why is that? Is it because she knows the man is gonna be feeling some kind of way, his pride gonna be hurt, or is she looking at him like, okay, you're not on my level? Why do women who make more money than men think that, like, okay, this is gonna be hard?
I can't speak from a personal point of view. I've never made more money than the man that I've dated. I don't make more money than my husband. But I think it's both of the scenarios that you use. Like, either the man is gonna feel, his pride is, he's not manly enough, or either the woman is gonna feel like she the boss.
Now, from my experience in my past, I've always made more money because I'm in corporate management. But the person that's in my life now, I've never been with a man that makes more money than me. Now I am. So it made me open my eyes to where I really was messing up with my money. Why you in this loophole? Why this is happening? Why this is like that? Because not only is this man upgrading me, because I'm gonna tell y'all women, men supposed to upgrade you. You don't upgrade the man financially. Men supposed to upgrade you. So with him being in the place that he is in financially, and our bishop spoke on this last week. First thing he asked me was about my credit. If this man really want to be with me, he finna make sure my credit get in the line how his is. Because once we become joined, I don't want what I got brought down to bring you down because you tried to bring me up with you. So by me talking to someone that makes more money than I do, first time in my life at 40, it opened my eyes to where I've been making mistakes through my whole life.
Wow.
Hold on. What you said that the man is supposed to bring the woman up financially?
If a man is financially stable and you aren't, if he wants to be with you, he's gonna make sure he brings you up to his level with him. He's not gonna keep seeing you down here and he's up here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Love it. What you say one day?
He is
Man,
going-
this is cause I'm listening as a real dude. So yeah, that's a female talking, bro. That shit ain't. I mean, my bad. That ain't straight because I don't base no relationship off of money. Men, we don't do that. If so, y'all saying if the dude lose his job or he don't make enough money, he can't lead, and you gonna leave him. Dudes don't do
No.
that. When we with y'all, I'm listening to y'all. I'm listening
No,
because that's why I'm shaking my
No,
head.
what she said was if the man and woman are dating and he's like got all the wealth, but the woman is struggling, he shouldn't leave her there to struggle.
I ain't talking about that part. I ain't talking about that part. No.
Oh, well,
I'm talking about
okay.
if he work at McDonald's and you work at corporate America, because when y'all meet each other, what if you meet him at McDonald's and you're attracted to him or whatever? See, if a woman working at McDonald's, she's trying or whatever, she's empowered. But if a man working McDonald's, that's the best you can do. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
Did nobody say
They
yo. Now I'm using a scenario, but
okay,
this is what I'm saying.
Cool. Talk
right,
your talk,
like,
man.
am I the only smart person? Like, I mean, I can't paraphrase. Like,
No,
come
go
on,
ahead.
man, y'all quit cherry picking. Yeah, they be cherry picking. Like, no matter what I say, this is what I'm saying. When a woman don't have it, if they want to borrow the money or don't have the money or don't have a job or whatever, we always be like, cool, man. If a woman lose her job or whatever, we still be manning up to take care of her. But what y'all saying if a man ain't making enough or making more than me or making less than me, I look at him differently. And I'm really hearing that.
Nobody said that.
Because I was shaking my head when y'all was saying y'all didn't say that verbatim. No, y'all did not. All right, so what are you saying? So you saying if the man make way less than you, if he works at McDonald's, right, and you work for corporate America, and he got a felon, and that's as far as he can go, do you date him?
Yes, you know how many second chance jobs it is out here making more money than degree jobs.
Okay.
And honestly, what? Like, I'm just
So,
I said, okay.
so look, the issue, Clinton, is in Delwine, what they saying is most men have a problem with the woman making more money.
Yeah.
You know, most men feel inferior when the woman is making more money. And we ain't even got to talk about work. We could talk about toys in the bedroom, and men is inferior of that. You know, it don't
man,
matter.
that ain't no man though. That ain't no man.
Listen, bro. Listen. As long you gotta understand, and this is for the men that's listening. As long as you contributing, you got to contribute to those bills. So it don't matter if she making $90,000 and you making 40. As long as your money coming into the house, it shouldn't be no problem. Now, if you ain't bringing nothing in, then that should be a problem.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If that man ain't bringing nothing in, because sometimes it take us a little longer to get to go about ourselves. And sometimes it take a good woman to get you where you need to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, what do you say about a situation to where the man fell on hard times? What happens?
I'm glad
then?
you said
I've been that man. And that's why, Clinton, when I come on your show, I only give my life experiences. I lost my job.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I was barely living. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay a house note and a mortgage, and I'm waiting on my check to hit thinking that it'll pass through and it'll catch my rent, and then I can catch up with my rent. And the lady had to give me the money to pay my rent.
Wow. Gotcha.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yes,
I can only give my own experiences, and what we need to understand is when you give your own experiences, it's somebody out there listening. Damn, I'm going through that too.
Yeah.
He made it through.
Honestly, we've been in that situation too, like to where I had to pick up a second job. And that's what like you said, it takes a certain type of woman that will take that on. And on top of picking up a second job, like I see what type of man you are, Mike. It does mess with y'all pride, you know what I'm saying? And it make y'all maybe be moody. And so on top of you working 2 jobs, you still gotta show your husband that love or your boyfriend that love. Like, baby, even though you ain't working, I still got you. Like, you know, you still sexy, you know. So yeah,
that's important. That's important right there, Jazz, because if a woman looks at a man that's making less than her, even though he's trying, and she looks down on him, that's like, you know, we already like, man, I need to get my stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
But if a woman like you is talking to the man and say, "Hey, I know what type of man you are," De'Ara is like that.
Yeah.
I know what type of man you are. I know what you can do. When I met De'Ara, I never told nobody this. When we met, I was staying with my parents. I let her know up front. Like Dale Warren said, listen, you're not getting my representative. And I had people telling me, Jazz and Shell, dude, you're a little bit too honest, man. I'm like, dude, I don't know no other way to be.
Yeah.
I've had my times where I've done other things. That's not Clint. I got to be me. And I'm going to put everything out there and let De'Ara make a decision. I told her, Jasmine, y'all, I'm staying with my folks right now, but I got approved for a house. I'm supposed to be moving in soon, but I've been out here looking. Her response right then was, well, at least you trying. I ain't looking down on you.
Yeah.
That's what she does. I ain't looking at least you trying. Now, if you ain't out here trying, that's a different story. Whole different podcast. But if you try, man, it don't matter if you make less than me. It don't matter if you stay with your folk. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, y'all hold some stuff in y'all, Shell and Jazz, that is so powerful. De'Ara Durden have me in tears every day, telling me I can't wait for Wednesday. I can't wait. You're changing lives. She called me today, Dale Warren, y'all, and told me, and I'm gonna tell y'all one reason. Shell, Jasmine, Mike, y'all been Jasmine. Let me put it like this: Jasmine, Dale Warren, Mike, y'all been knowing me longer than Shell as far as being on the show. Y'all know there are times where I'm like, man, put your business out there. Hey, don't worry about paying me for no time. Listen, put your business on that. We need to get together. Let people see what you're doing. Today she called me, Jasmine, y'all. She said, guess what? I'm like, what? She said, there was a person you spoke about on the show. You put their business out there, shouted their business out. She said they have had to turn clients away because they don't have room where they are.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I want this for all of y'all.
Yeah.
And I just don't think, Jasmine, y'all, we have time for the looking down on people and this. Now, if somebody using you, playing games, different story. But if the man need help that man. That woman, really, that's a given. If you look at their one and Mike, they alpha males. I'm an alpha male. This is what we're supposed to do. I mess with her all the time. You ain't got to worry about no rain. I got the roof. Matter of fact, I paid the house note today. You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about these lights. We got an agreement. But you know what I'm saying? To see y'all prosper, to see y'all do things, we ain't got time for that petty stuff, man.
Yeah.
We ain't got time for that. If your dude struggling, help him. If that's your dude, like Shell said, if that man struggle, I got him. Jasmine, I'm that female. I got mine.
Yeah.
You struggling. Man, we ain't got time to be around him, man. I have built my little savings up to 1,000, man. You trying to hit me for 800. This what you signed up for. So let me be a little graphic. I know De'Ara hates me to do this. Y'all said it. If you are swapping spit, kissing, if they're like they'll want to say, y'all in the bed, you got your legs open, he all in between. When it comes to money, what is the problem? What is the issue? If she make more money than me, fine. Thank God she blessed in that area. Clint morale ain't going nowhere because I know what's in Clint. And I know De'Ara is not going, just like Jasmine and Shell, she's not going to put me down because she's making 20, 30, 40 more thousand than me. Y'all, Mike say this all the time, man. It's more important stuff out there, y'all.
Right.
I just think, hey, even with us having difference of opinions on here, don't matter. We have a couple of moments where somebody in their feelings, man. Look, when we come back, 9:40 Central Standard Time, 10:40 Jazz time, man. It's all love, man.
Yep.
It's all love. I'm gonna bring y'all back. Let me ask y'all this question before we go. What do y'all think about doing this once a month? What should I do?
Do it. All the
Let's
gas
go.
break.
Let's
Yeah,
go. And then
let's-
let me just speak life into you, Clint, because you know that's me. I had already talked to De'Ara about this. I don't know if she told you about our conversation, But when you first did your podcast about planting the seed, like, I don't want you to think, because it's so easy, like when you do stuff like this, that it makes you feel like your words are falling on deaf ears. Like, dead serious. I was in total agreement with everything that you were saying. I was in our basement hollering, like crying and hollering. Literally, I let that resonate so deep into my soul. Me and my household have been getting blessed, like, to where my standing. I told De'Ara, like, I ain't even go into. I'm pretty sure she told you. If she didn't, she'll have to tell you. But like, a blessing that we had been praying for resonated, like, not too long after I watched your live on that. So I just want to tell you, like, keep going. Even when on the days that you don't feel like it, keep pressing through, because through your press through comes your breakthrough. I just did that video on yesterday. God is going to literally bless us through our push through. And you push through every time. Even when I saw that you were calling out on when you had the pink eye, I couldn't make it that night, but I was like, man, I hope he do it, because God wants to see your obedience and he wants to see your consistency. Like I told you before, bruh, you're going to be an interviewer. I've already spoke this to you.
Yeah.
It's so much that's going to transpire for you, and I'm happy for y'all. I
appreciate it. I receive all of that. And I was going to tell you in front of everybody about an hour ago, like, Jazz, this, I do not want you and Lorenzo to think I'm pointing y'all out because me and De'Ara didn't do certain things. No. I would never do you like that. In front of everybody, you my sister, and I would never disrespect you or my brother. Never.
Yeah.
You know this.
I wouldn't either.
I'm telling you. Hey, Mike, you know you and Nikki started out like that, but y'all have me rolling. But this is one big family, man. And the people in the comments, the audience noticing this. Man, we one big family, man. And it's but what I'm loving, I never, ever got Shell on here in 2 years. And she just blend right in. Jasmine know just how to get. Dale One already know how we get down here with Mike. I'm loving this, y'all. So we have got to do this once a month. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna get back with y'all, and we gonna do this once a month. We go brainstorm and
let's come up with a name.
Let's do it.
Some t-shirts. I'll get us some t-shirts.
Cool. I got you. Whatever you need.
I got a t-shirt for y'all. Pretty Hurt t-shirt. Y'all need to all put it on and say Mike Love in another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'll do that.
Hey, hold on. Man, y'all ain't got no Coleman and Neal. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that, B. Don't see, this what we be doing, man. We be looking over, y'all be saying all this real stuff, and I'm wearing Coleman and Neal religiously, bro. I got people that don't even know me from out of town ordering it, and I'm like, man, my own people supposed to be just suffocated, G. Now Mike Love, now I can't. Mike Love about coats, Mike Love about hats. I can't. I put him. He the poster child. He represent that.
Do you have
get some of that jewelry from you and De'Ara too?
You said what, Mike?
Get some of that jewelry from Jasmine and De'Ara.
Oh, for sure. And we gonna get this going too, y'all. Hey,
let's go.
Because Memphis finna feel this, man. And look, it's other countries be watching us, man. Man, they finna feel all this. So listen, with Dale One, with Coleman and Neal, let's do this, y'all. Seriously. With Shell, I don't know if y'all seen her merchandise. Let's do it. Jasmine, man, the earrings and the break, man. Y'all, we have got to get this thing going for real. We got to get it going, y'all.
Let's order some from each other and get it by next week so we can wear it on the live.
Let's do it.
I like that.
Let's do it.
I don't wear earrings.
I really. Coleman and Neal hat. I want a t-shirt. Hat and t-shirt.
Hey,
I'll do it.
I'm my stuff away from free. I'm just giving it.
Because I'm gonna send y'all these for free. So let's do it.
All right.
I like
I'll send something for free to y'all as well.
Sure.
Now we need to. Now if we're going, we need to correct. We need to either barter for the equal share amount, or we need to, you know what I'm saying, purchase. You know what I'm saying. Just keep it fair. Now, if your hat costs $50 and mine costs $50, then we're gonna do the barter system. But if my hat costs $50 and your earring costs $10, it's not a fair trade. Okay.
My earrings don't cost 10. They cost
No.
they can be 50.
I didn't know. No, I didn't even know you said earrings. I was just saying earrings. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
But if anything, now I do the Mid South Entrepreneur Expo every year. I didn't do it last year, but that's where we can come together as a collective. I make sure everybody, we go to a Black-owned building. I buy out both stories at Miss Pam building, Starlight Event Center. I get the whole building, upstairs and downstairs, and we bring all these entrepreneurs in. We should do that religiously. I think we should do it every month, but I just can't get Black people to work together.
Everybody in Memphis should come out to my pop-up shop Saturday then.
I don't have a problem with just give me the address. What are you selling?
I host pop-up shops.
Girl,
I'm saying, how does it work? What is it?
Yeah,
like where vendors go.
so tell us how does that work?
How does it work?
It's just like the Vendors Expo, but it's a smaller entity, just a pop-up shop. I got 13 to 15 small businesses this go round, but it's about the same thing.
Where it's gonna be held at?
It's gonna be at my venue. I forgot I own a venue too. Well,
put it
the venue.
there.
Put the address. Yeah, put the address.
Please. I don't live in Memphis, but I would definitely contribute to whatever it is you need me to contribute to.
And then even if you wanted to send your merchandise down here, Jasmine, to sell it, I can set you up a tab because Bishop already told me about your jewelry.
That's what's up, y'all. Man, listen, it has been beautiful tonight, man. We go on and get off of here. So listen, y'all. We will in the group chat. We'll be getting together. Like Jasmine said, we will come up with a name and we go take it from there. We go do some things together, y'all. Trust me. Jasmine, when you in town, real talk. If Dale Warren ain't doing one of his 50 jobs, entrepreneurship, all us need to go out to eat. We just need to get together. Real talk.
I love
Real
y'all.
talk.
I love y'all.
Love y'all. Y'all have a great night and peace until next week, y'all.
Bye.